Hello everybody. How are we doing on this Monday? I'm Merc Serene. We're going to play a little bit more Dungeon and Degenerate Gamblers because had a lot of fun with it, and I'm hoping we can complete our run today, and then we'll do more in the future, but probably not like immediately. Yeah, sorry, we're starting a little later. Had the Saga of the Roof. One of the things that they were supposed to do was an internal portion of a job as well, and that finally just got done today, and they were here late. So, anyways, yeah, you finally got to use that SpongeBob reference. That is the Squidward doesn't want to eat Krabby Patties, but secretly loves the Krabby Patties episode. I remember these things. Anyway, I don't think I've got anything else to talk about. Let's jump in. Actually, I do have something else to talk about. Do you recall that game? Hold on. Let's get Steam open real quick. This game, Shadows of Doubt. Do you remember the crazy Find the Murderer noir game that we played? I really enjoyed this game, and it is releasing in 1.0 in September. Apparently they have a lot of new things. The 1.0 is going to have even more new things. I guess one of the things, like sometimes the killer is now a sniper, and you can actually like catch him in the act or something, which means that you might need to have, a way to protect yourself and handcuffs and things like that. I don't know. I think we're going to go back to this game at some point. Look, we already put 27 and a half hours into it. But, yeah, coming out soon. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and jump in. Yeah, that was a fun game. The blockiness is hard on your eyes. Yeah, I mean, I fully wager, right, that is not for everyone, but I like it. Okay, so I think we're still at 100 life, and we're going to the head office. Continue. Very few seem to take breaks, and those that do spend them at blackjack. We can either fight the developer. Oh, he's chained to his keyboard. Or we can go do overdue taxes. I feel like I don't want to touch taxes. Let's fight the developer. Sure, I'm on my blackjack break, and I need a win. What kinds of cards will this guy have? All right, we have lots of zeros and ones. He plays blackjack in bits. He also has the Club of Fours. I will explain this. This is a joke. If you already have a score of at least 17, deal 4 damage. Okay, so there is a book called The Gang of Four, and I'm sure this is actually a reference to that because they put it on the programmer here. The Gang of Four is a book that any developer should probably have read. Let's see, we've got a Kanban card, which also makes sense. We have a couple of these, right? The time card, got to clock in and out. Well, you have a play to card worth 9 or 5, gain 10 chips. He's got a business card, also makes sense. He's got a fingerprint card, must be he needs to have security clearances. And he's got a non-fungible NFT card. That is a 12. Set, on hit, set value to a random number between 1 and current value minus 1. That's interesting. By the way, this is also a joke, if you didn't get it, of, hey, these things seem to be worth something, but they're not, and they only lose their value. We have 721 chips. We could probably use them on something. You're probably right. We should probably use them on something. So this is interesting, right? So if you played it, it's a 12, and then you hit, it becomes a 1, right? Random between, oh, it says between 1. When I read between 1, that actually means probably greater than 1, so like 2. Between 1, so anything higher than 1 and anything lower, 1 less than current value. But if you got a 2, and then you did it again, and it would go down to a 1, and then would it go down to a 0, and then could it keep going negative? Seems like it could. Unless 1 is the lower bound. I don't know. There's questions on how this card works. I don't know that it's going to be a big deal, though. We're probably never going to see it get that low. Okay. 8. He got a 1. Can you believe it? 17. So here's the big problem, right? Is he's just going to keep pulling all these 1s, and then... basically, he's going to get all of these cards. He's going to get all of them. So he's going to eventually pull the 12. When he's got 2 already out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that would be 24. So he has a chance to bust, but it's kind of low. He has to draw this or this to be a bust card. Everything else is fine. I could get rid of one of his 1s, but I don't think that's going to matter too much right here. Yeah, he's going to use his whole deck each hand. Yeah, basically. He stands on 19, which means on the 17, we're going to lose the hand. And we just have to be okay with it. There's our 11. And by the way, to refresh ourselves on our cards, we started with the heart deck because we were forced to. The only one we got rid of was the 2. We still have everything else from that. And then we have all these other fancy full cards, but we have a lot of 10s. A lot of 10s. That's good. It's really good, because we might hit a 10 right now! Or we might hit a credit card. That could be a 10. Could be. Could be. Yeah, we'll just get a natural 21. That's fine. Oh no! Oh no. Hold on. Fingerprint card. On play and stand, exploit a random one of your played cards that has exploit. So that wasn't it. Yeah, that wasn't it. Which card did he use that got rid of my card? This stream's a 10 out of 10? Hey, don't be jinxing it, but yeah, we have no drop frames today. Not yet. Well, how did he get rid of my card? The Kanban moves one from the bottom of his draw pile into his hand, so that wasn't it. I think it was the code money one? The NFT? The monkey? But this is set value to a random number. It doesn't take. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, it was this one. It was the business card. He played it, and that's why we have it. It was the business card. Swap this card with one of your foes' played cards. Okay, so he now has our ace. He has our ace of clubs, which is not great, actually. But we'll be able to steal something back eventually, I guess. When we hit, this card goes away. So we'll hit again. Some guaranteed damage to him. If I hit, we're probably gonna bust, right? We're probably gonna bust if I hit. We might not, but we probably will. We'll stand. We'll get the 3 extra jacks in our hand or our draw pile. Look at that. He pulled our ace. Got a little bit of HP back, and he got some shield. I don't like that. Alright, so here's one of our jacks. This jack... Oh, this is one of the ones we just got, though. But, we have another one, right? This is the great one that rounds up 4 times, so it goes up by 4. Yeah, knowing he's gonna get at least 17 each round is good. It is, yeah. Actually, he has to get higher than 17, because he stands on 19. If we had the card sleeve, this is the best card to put out here. We could get 21 every turn, but we don't have the card sleeve. We could play our credit card and get a guaranteed 20. That would then round up to 21. I'm pretty sure it was 19 the whole time. I'm pretty sure it was 19 the whole time. Yeah, we're gonna play the credit card, and then we'll stay here. There's that 17. How much damage did he just do to us? How was he dealing damage to us? This one. If you already have a score of at least 17, deal 4 damage. Oh, wow, he did so very much damage to us right there, because he kept drawing zeros. Or time cards or whatever. 4 damage every hit. Yikes. Okay, so here's a good thing. Now that we have this negative 11, this is actually good in this situation, right? It's going to draw out our turn longer, which means we're going to have more chance to use our Gerald, or Riviera, to steal something good. And in fact, I could steal our ace back right now. I really wanted to. The SD card, what do we get? The Jack Hammer of Clubs. Exploit, deal 5 damage, then burn. So I can play this right now, and then we can exploit it and just do 5 damage to him immediately, and then it goes away. I think I'm gonna do it. We have 2 advantage, so we can play it once, and then we can exploit. We will not be able to play Gerald though this turn. But I do like guaranteed damage. Because that's maybe the only way we're gonna, like, really take him out. Oh, but this is foil, which means we don't have to have advantage to play it. We can just play it. Ooh, what do we want to put in our hand? On taking damage, +1 value to all foes played cards. Hey, is this actually a really good thing? Turn all of his zeros into ones, all his ones into twos? That good? I don't know. Hold on. Throw a king in our hand. We could also throw Jack in the Beanstalk, which we do like that card. And by the way, these are one of the bottom 3 cards from your draw pile into your hand. I don't know if that means that those 3 cards, like the other 2, are still on the bottom, but if it does, that does tell us a little something, right? Like this would be on the bottom, and so is our Jack here and the king. As long as we don't have to reshuffle. I'm feeling like I want to take the victim card. We can't play it this turn because we have no advantage, but we do have it. Got a bounce card, bounce something out. So, like, he could still bust, right? If he draws this right now... No. This is now a 1. Can't bust with that anymore. He can bust with this, but only if he draws a couple more 1s. Yeesh. Yeah, the victim could mess him up. If we played it a few times. So, if we actually get this card, the card sleeve, we could potentially... We'd have to be lucky. We could play that and then draw the card sleeve and then lock it, right? But we would have to play this before we draw the card sleeve. Alright, we have so many cards in our hand now because of that foil, or or booster pack. So we have an insurance card, exploit, lose 21 chips, burn your most recently played card, and this card. Interesting. This is a, hey, get rid of something else that we don't like, right? We have a foil King of the Hill. Not the only face card. But it is a free 10. We don't mind that. -1, 13, and 11. Not bad cards. The Kingmaker? Okay. I'd really like to win this hand so we get at least one advantage so we have the option to play some of these cards. Ooh. Look, these two cards stayed on the bottom. They stayed on the bottom. I think this one is a more valuable card to have because it's a 10 up to 14. 10 up to 14, whereas this is only a 10, and this is only 11 that does something else, but we won't know when to play it from our hand. So we're gonna take the Beanstalk card. High Priestess. We get to see all the cards, and this is the order in which they're coming up. So if we get this, we'll be at 13, and then we'll bust. So probably not drawing 2 cards in a row. Sleeve is after the ace. Good call, good call. We have 2 options, right? We could play the victim card and then sleeve it, and then that'll guarantee that his cards start adding up. Or we could play the Jack of the Beanstalk and then sleeve it, which will eventually put us at 21. Right? Like permanently 21. One of those puts him in a really bad position. The other one puts us in a pretty good position. But you know what? If his card values are going up by 1, like look how many cards he has out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He has 11 cards out there. And if they all got +1 value because he hit us with one of the effects, right? Then all of a sudden he's gonna bust. Instant bust. If we do 21, so if we get the 21 card and we hit 21 every turn, he basically can't hurt us unless he has that card effect that does 4 damage every hit. However, he'll get 19, 20, or 21, very low chance of busting, so we'll do almost no damage to him. But if we do the other one, and then he keeps busting, we're gonna do a lot more damage to him. So I think we try to play our victim card and the sleeve. So that's coming up after ace. Alright, so what's our main goal here? I'm gonna draw a 6 next. That puts us at 13, which is not great. Because that's 23. We could do 13 and then plus this to get 16. That lowers the amount of damage we take. And we could steal something. Now, I guess we could steal our ace back. Really wanted to. We could play our foil 10, but then that just puts us at 17. Okay, let's forget about that for a moment. Let's get 13 and then we stand. We could then get the 10, and I could play a 10, or we get the 10. Oh, by the way, we also have to get 1 advantage back in order to play our victim card before the sleeve comes up. So let's keep that in mind too. The Judgment, on play a random card that has on discard burn. So some random card will be played. We have no idea what it is. Which really changes, like, we can't really plan for that. This could be an 11, it could be a 15, it could be a 3. We don't know, it'll be whatever. So we'll do the 10. I could exploit, no I can't because we have no advantage. 5 of hearts. 3. Let's say this is a 0. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then we get another 10. But 10 and ace is great. So, no matter what, we're going to stand on Geralt, right? We'll stand on him, because then we'll get a 21, and then the turn after that, because we got the 21, hopefully we won, and we can play victim and then draw the card sleeve. I think that's what we do. So, 6, stand, the jack all the way up to the 3, stand, 21, card sleeve. Okay. And then the last card's terminate the tower, which we'll figure out when we get there. Hey, that only did shield damage, so that's not bad. What will the random card do? So it played, hold on. It played the death card. So it's 13, it made us bust, so that's great. On play, shred 1 of 3 cards you currently have. Shred. Permanently remove from deck and this encounter. No, wait a second. From deck and this encounter? Like, we won't even have it in the next one? Oh, we get rid of the 4. I really will. The High Priestess comes in clutch. The SD card's pretty good too. We get rid of the 4. I can't even play it with like our negative or anything, so that is the end of it. I can't even play the bounce. If we had the bounce, that'd be great. That's it. Stand. We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Yep. Burn the 0. This is the spot where we would really like... Warning. I thought the sound effect wasn't going to play. This is the spot where we'd really like to have more than 8 here, so I might have to play our foil king. That puts us at 18. And then we could play this one for 21. I like it. We're just gonna get rid of another 0, I guess, but sure. I would have loved to have burned a different card, you know? There's our 1 advantage, which is exactly what we wanted. So now we can play our victim card. Because the next card is the foil. No, hold on. I'm out of order. No, I'm out of order. The next is a 10 and ace. Next is 10 and ace. Whew. Almost screwed that up. Welcome. I have no idea how to say your name. JD Haiti. Welcome. Okay. We now have 2 advantage, which is good. I think we're still on the victim card becomes our card. It's our card. We play the victim. We hit. We get the card sleeve. We always have this out now. And by the way, this is a 0. It doesn't actually impact our gameplay any. It's pretty cool. We could double the value of a card, but that would only be this 4, so this becomes an 8, or this, it becomes a 2. I don't love it. Sweep the leg, set the foe's max score to 20, and set yours to 22. This isn't terrible. It's not terrible, but let's think about it for just a moment, right? If I play sweep the leg, his value is lower, and he's got low cards, but I bet you he stands on 18 then. So it doesn't really change his strategy up any. It just means that he's probably going to draw 1 less card per turn. I don't even think it really gives them that much more chance of busting, you know? So I'm not sure that this is great. The scratches is guaranteed damage, which we love guaranteed damage. And expulsion is risky. Deal and take 2 times more damage. Only when the card's present, but we've taken a lot of damage from this guy. I'd rather not take double the damage. So we're gonna go scratch. It's the safe play in my mind here. And then let's not forget, we still have one advantage. We can play something if we want to. We're at a risk of busting now. We're at a 13. With the victim, does the ace turn into a 12 or a 2? That is a great question. I don't know. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's a 12 and a 2. You know, just depending on which one you need. All right, so we have a king, and 11. So we can't hit. If we hit, we're pretty much gonna bust. We have a rules card as well, but I kind of don't love this rules card. But we can't hit. Yeah, 12-2, 13-3. It might do it that way. I guess we'll have to find out when we get there. All I know is I can't hit again, and that makes me wonder, should I try to play a bounce? But if we play the bounce, we could get this out, and we don't want to do that. It would stay locked. We'd be able to play it back in, but we'd need another advantage. Exploit. So we can't play this and exploit it, so it's a problem. The -1's not going to help us here. The 13 makes us bust. The 11 makes us bust. The 10 makes us bust. Oh, but this is a king and this king. And then the jack also makes us bust. So that's it. We stand here. It's not a great spot to be. We're going to take damage for sure. But we've just hit him a little bit. Oh, wait. We won. We won! Please help me. I can't leave until I work off my gambling debts. Choose a card. Add to your deck. The big 2. It's a 12 or a 2. Hey, it's that fancy upgraded ace. Honestly, it was a surprise. I didn't think we were going to win that turn. I thought we were going to win. I didn't think we were going to win that turn. On play, transform all played cards with a value of 2 into a big 2. That's neat. We have no other 2s, though, I don't think. Except if we make a scratch. The -5... Another tower card could be neat. We'd get scratches in our hand faster if we really wanted them. But let's see what the question mark is. Sweep the leg. No, I say we take the Terminate the Tower, because if we take Terminate the Tower, we have a chance to make this card if we want at any time, or a scratch. Okay. I do have this like feeling that maybe our deck is too big at the moment. Doesn't it feel large? Okay. The company's values adorn a wall. People, playfulness, profit. We can either do taxes or we can do card printer. I like card printer. The office printer has totally lost control and is spitting out hundreds of cards. Try to stop it. Add a throwing card to your deck and take 21 damage. Oh, 21 damage. By the way, this throwing card is not good for us. It's based on shield, and we don't get much shield. And if we threw it to someone who was based on shield, then they could throw it back and kill us. Grab and go. Add a misprinted card and 3 other random cards to your deck. I was just saying that we were getting too big, but we're gonna go this one. So the misprint... I didn't really see what the other 3 were. The office stinks of frustration. We can go marketing, or we can go against the HR department. The fact that the HR department is like a 3-headed dragon means we're gonna go for it. Have you taken your blackjack break? They're not mandatory, but we'll have trouble if you don't. There's an event where we can get rid of cards. We skipped it last time, it's true. They have lots of 3s, lots of pies, and some negative 3s. And a 3 nothings. By the way, because they have 3 heads, and 3 Queens of the Stone Age. On playing a card worth 3 or 7, deal 3 damage. Oh no. Warning. This is very concerning. This is very much a take 3 damage, take 3 damage, take 3 damage. And these are also a 3 that round up on stand, so take 3 damage. Oh my goodness. Now, we're 3 or 7. Hopefully negative 3s don't count, because we need something to protect us here. I could also steal their queens. That's the best card to steal here, for sure. Oh, guaranteed damage. We're taking it. They also had 33 life. This one's gonna hurt. This one's gonna hurt a lot. 17 already! They stand on 17 too, by the way. Let's take a peek. What other cards did we get? We got this half of spades. So it's 0, but it rounds up. It doesn't look like it has a cap. So this should also, if you play it once, it'll go up to 1. If you play it again and stand, it'll go up to 2, I think. I believe this 13 we just got as well, which I don't love because it's a bust chance. And this 1 might be the other card we got. That sounds right to me. And the misprinted card, of course. I'm standing. This is bad. Negatives don't count. She bust! I say she. I don't know why I said she. It's definitely 3 dragons. They bust. Aha! 10, 8, 0. So we can get an 18, and then we have to stand. And then we'll have a 14, 15, 16, 17, and then we have to stand. Oh, no, hold on. Well, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, technically we could get. Yeah, we could get it. We could get a 20 off of this tower card. And then, oh, look at that. Look at that right there. That's a bust. There's no way to combine that jack with the 13. So what would be better would be to end with the jack and then go 13, 0, and then try to get something else as a good pull. But how do we end with the jack? Let's think about that for a minute. So if we go back 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, we could get 20 here. We could get 21 here? We could get 21 here, but then that means that I have to, like, screw up, if you will, earlier. So that, like, this king and 8 are paired, and the 10 is just a throwaway. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna play the 10. Actually, we could do 10, 8, and then this could be our throwaway section, if you will. I like it. I like it. Because then maybe we'll get to play a foil Gerald. Where I'm gonna stand. X card loyalty. They hit a 21. So this right here, I want to stand on this, and this is a terrible spot to stand, and I definitely don't want to steal this. And this one's scary because their deck doesn't have to win to hurt us. Yeah. Yeah, they don't have to win. They can just do damage, 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 and then loot. Like, they can bust. They'll take damage as well, but... I'm glad that came up last. The victim would be good here too, you're right. Okay, so hold on. Let's think about this. We're gonna get a 13, right? We're gonna get a 3 and then a jack. So we have a 4. So, sorry, we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 17 right now. 18, 19, 20. Or 17, 18. And then we double something. That we double our 3. And we get 21. Oh, we can't, because the 3 comes later. We can only double this card or this card. So we could get 20 with this, we could get 20 with this. However, we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We need 4 points. So if we play... No, it doesn't work, because this is going to double something. I was going to say we could play our Gerald to get 3 if we could play 1, but we can't. Let's think about Sweep the Leg real quick. Set your foe's max score to 20, and set yours to 22. But because she can only play an operation of 3, right now she stands on 17, which is an operation of 3, right? If we set her value down to 20, she might stand on a 16 instead of a 17, which isn't a 3. No, I guess that doesn't matter, because she'll still hit 17 and then she'll stand. So that doesn't matter. If we did it the other way and her value went up to 22 and then she stood on 18, that would be a play, because now she'd have to get higher. Yeah, no, agreed, Bomber. If it went the other way, it might play something better. Maybe. Alright, we're going guaranteed damage. Look how much shield she has. We gotta take some of it down. And then here's our jack. This is where we stand. And can I tell you, I don't remember what's coming after the jack. Oh, it's the 13. The 13 is coming next. And then we had the 0. Oh, Queens of the Stone Age came up right now. We're burning it. We're burning it now. Get rid of that card. Okay. We get the 0. We're at a 16. We're at a 16, so we have a very big chance of busting if we draw. Ace 5 would be okay, but these all bust. The 1 would be fine. Judgment could kill us. The rules card is meh. We have so much that busts us if we hit, so we're gonna stand on 16, which is not great. This will round up to 17. But she bust! I don't know why I keep saying she. I don't. But the fact that we've gotten rid of one of those cards that does guaranteed damage is really gonna help us. Ooh, what did we get? A lucky 7. On stand, if you have at least 3 cards with a value of 7 in play, gain 77 chips. I don't love it. We don't have those. Dancing Queen. Oh no, this came up first. On hit or exploit, changes card value, in order of 10, 11, 10, 9, 10. It's up and back down, and up and down. 4 is a foil. That's not bad. That's not bad. And a 21 of spades. Ooh, we can play this next turn. Play this next turn as our first card. But we already have a 5 up there, so we can't play it right now. Alright, we hit. We're about to take damage, too. What card do I want in my hand? You know what? I want the 5. I want the 5. Oh! The victim has popped up. This is good. They still have the card sleeve, too. It could show up. Alright, choose whose score to modify. Let's think about it for a second. Let's go back to this foe to 22. It's not true that she can only... Not true that the dragon... that they can only get a multiple of 3, right? Because they do have 2 10s. Those queens are 10s. So, they can get a multiple of 3. Or... Right? They can get, like... a 16 or a 19. We have to choose someone's score to modify, right? I think I'm gonna bring them down. If they stand at 16, we've already talked about this though. If they stand at 16. Yeah, going up to 22 is bad. It's real bad, right? Because they can get a 10 and then a multiple of 3 on top of that. So 16, right? 19, 22. So we don't want to take them up to 22. That'd be bad. But if we brought them down to 20, maybe they'll be more likely to bust. Right? Because they draw a couple 3s and then they draw the 10 and boom, they're over. I don't know. And now they stand on 16. Oh, look! Oh, look! All she has to do is draw her 2 10s and cancel out her 3 and she gets a 20. That's garbage. Oh, that's garbage, and she's gonna get shield with that too. And they are going to get shield with that. I don't know why it keeps saying she. We gotta hit. I mean, they're not gonna hit anymore. Okay, business card. 15. I can play the 5, put us at 20. They don't do any damage to us. What if I played the 4, and so they did 1 damage to us? If they do 1 damage to us, the victim will go off, and these will become 11s and 4s. This actually might become a -2. Is that a good thing? Do we want that to happen? I don't know. No, I think I'm gonna 5 it. If we had put ourselves up to 22, think about this. If we had put ourselves up to 22, we could have played the lucky 7. We'd hit 22, and they'd be 1 short of what they needed. All right, 5 it is. Stand. Wait! Did I have a roundup card? Was that in there? I had a roundup card. We got 21. We won that hand. And we're gonna win this hand too. Ooh. Okay, starting off with a -3. Now we know what they're starting with. That's good. Kingmaker. Got it. Sorry, doorbell just went off. No, there is a package. My wife should be able to grab it. This is a tense match. I mean, kind of. We have good shield, though, at the moment, right? Throw an ace in our hand? That's pretty great. I'm gonna do that. We'll throw the ace in our hand. And look, I have 2 advantage. I could just play the ace and then play this queen. On hit or exploit. I'm not gonna hit or exploit it, right? And so then it'll stay at 10. I like it. There's damage. Okay, okay. Doing all right. Oh, the next card is the Rain Man. Well, now we know we're gonna bust. And we also didn't do damage because it wasn't low value. So with the next card being Rain Man, it's gonna do 11. We could play a negative 11 and just totally cancel it out. We could also play the credit card, give ourselves a 21 this turn. I'm liking that. Just whittling away one at a time. We're gonna hit again, and so we're not gonna keep the Rain Man, unfortunately. Okay, so this one is a 6. We get a 7 in our hand, and then this becomes a 7, right? Oh, wait a second. On stand, if you have at least 3 cards with a value of 7 in play, gain 77 chips. If I play this 7, this will become 7, and then we play this 7, we'll have 3 7s, right? No, it's on stand. Well, on stand. On stand, this rounds up to 7. Do we need the chips? Are we gambling or not, Bomber? We're never gonna have this lucky 7 in our hand again. I don't know if it's gonna work though. On stand, if you have at least 3 cards with a value of 7, gain 77 chips. I don't know if it's gonna work anyways. We're gonna hit. Ooh, okay, the Judgment played the old baseball card. On play, gain 10 advantage. Oh! That's a lot. It was worth nothing, though. Okay, we're up to Jack. 13. And then that puts us at 20, right? That puts us at 20, so we at least tie. We're gonna try it. I have to see if it works. And we got so many advantage. All right. I don't know how, like, on-stand effects are calculated, right? If it calculates on-stand from this card, this card, this card, then this one will be a 7 by the time it gets to this card. But if it calculates the on-stand this direction, it will not be a 7 by the time this one's calculated. So we'll find out. On-stand, or stand, go. Oh, and by the way, they're gonna stand right here, 17, so we're gonna do 3 damage. Aha! Lucky 7 achievement! Get a blackjack with 3 played cards worth 7. Nice. We did. We got the stuff. We got the chips. Do we need the chips, he says. Of course we do. Of course we do. SD card gave us Jack and the Beanstalk. Wonderful card to see. Still have this coming up. We could play it prematurely. I don't think that's a great idea. If we play it now, it becomes an 11. We will. Okay, down to 5 HP. Could play Kingmaker and make this a king, and then we'll have a 20. Which is like a, just a, not a guarantee win, but almost a guarantee of no damage from losing the hand. Well, we might still take Queens of the Stone Age damage. And that would be better than a 19, right? It would be. It became King of the Hill. We don't care about that one. Damn. Hi! I know what we're going for. Get rid of your 3! I don't know if that's good or bad, but it just happened. Bust. I could play the negative and we could keep going. What's left? I'm gonna risk it. We have one card that'll bust us. Let me exploit it though and get some HP back. And then it burns. It goes away. Now we have cards that won't bust us. Honestly, neither one of these is that great, and I kind of don't want to draw the card sleeve on this turn. Because there's nothing here I want to save. And if we draw the 6, that puts us at 18. Which we would need a 3, so the 4 is not even useful. I mean, we're still gonna hit. That's the best we could have gotten. Stay there. Okay, we have a 6 coming. We have a bounce card, and we have a card sleeve. I should have thought about this even more. I would have rather card sleeved the king that was out there instead of the 6. Which is what's gonna happen. Unless it goes first, and then it gets wasted. Yeah, what a roller coaster for sure. You'd love a card collector game like this on mobile? Hey, this game feels like they could make it a mobile game, doesn't it? Like Slay the Spire became a mobile game, and it works just great on a phone. $17. The next card is lower than a 6, so we should deal damage right here. And then we know the next card is a 2, which is going to deal guaranteed damage. Right? So we just won. We just won! But with, like, multiplayer. That would be great, actually being able to battle against each other with your crazy decks. Now you have the question of, well, how do you obtain your cards? Right? And how permanent are they? So that you can eventually make your most ultimate deck and then no one could ever beat you again. Because that's not that fun, but it kind of is fun. Or if you could, like... I don't know. Yeah, there's all sorts of things we could talk about for how you would make that cool. Wait! You don't work here! Who are you? Good question. Who are we? We are you. It says so on our card. Use a card. We can take a -3. We can take a jumping jack on hit, exploit, or move to the foe side. We could make them bust. Or we could just give them a 10. Don't love it. The scratch card. Reveal 1, 2, or 3 random numbers from 1 to 9. Set the value to the total and gain that many chips. I don't think I want to see what this is. I hate this card. We have so many face cards. This does nothing for us. Let's take the lucky stars. Seems everyone here is hiding something. Legal is a devil. Yeah, we'll go fight Legal. See paragraph 2, clause 3B for the fine print. You hear that? What is that sound? What is that sound? All right, they only have 4 cards, so that's not great. One of them is the jack that gives them lots of jacks. They prefer hot-horned persons. Okay, you're right. The tower, on play, lock your other played cards? Like all of them? If any are already locked, unlock them. Wow! That's gonna change things up. On play, replace all of your jacks with jackpot, and then add a jackpot to your draw pile. Jackpot, on stand, add 3 random jacks to your draw pile. He's just gonna have a million jackpots. Alright. It does tell us, though, that he's never gonna get 21, he can only get 20. Except, that's not true. If he gets Jack and the Beanstalk, which he can, that'll round up. Yeah, he's gonna get a lot of 20s, though. He's definitely not gonna be getting less than 20, how about that? Which of these cards is the most important one to burn? Well, when he plays this... Okay, hold on, let's think about this for a second. When he plays the jackpot, I could burn it. If he didn't stand yet, I could burn it. And then it's gone, which means he won't get the 3 random jacks from it. However, when they play this one, all your jacks with jackpot, replace all your jacks with jackpot. He won't have any jacks, so he can't replace them, but he then adds a jackpot to the draw pile. So this isn't a good card to burn, because he's going to get more no matter what. Oh, if we can set his stand to 19. Yeah, you're right. No, wait. No, not his stand. His value. Yeah, you say that. His armor class. But if we set him to 19, I don't think I can. I have the ability to set him to 20, which is really bad. We don't want to set him to 20. We could set him to 22. He'll never hit a 20. No, it's not true. If he gets Jack and the Beanstalk, he will. Although this card here will replace Jack and the Beanstalk cards with jackpot cards. However, he's going to get so many jackpots that eventually these are not going to come up very often. The tower. On play, lock your other played cards. Any are locked, unlock them. But here's the thing. If he has 2 jacks out already, he's got 2 jacks, and then he plays the tower, he's going to lock at that point, and then he's never going to draw again, because those 2 jacks are going to stay out forever. So... is the tower the best one to get rid of? No. Unless he plays it first. If he plays it first, we get rid of it. But if he plays it after playing a jack... Oh, he'll never... Wow. The strategy on this guy is enormously complex. He can never play this card if he already has 2 jacks out. Because he doesn't hit if he's got 20. So he can only really lock that. Somehow this game went from a funny casual to a tense strategy. It did. It did. I have no idea what I want to burn. I don't know. If I burn this one, he gets jackpots. He gets less jackpots, which means less jacks overall, but he's still going to have a million jacks anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't think any of these cards burning is going to matter too much. The only thing that really I could see burning is this one. Or, if he gets a Jack and the Beanstalk, we could burn it so he doesn't get a 21. That's about it. Hey look! Jack and the Beanstalk! Yeah, I'll take that. Burn the Jack, and we will never be able to do anything, right? No. Because this one here, on play, replace all of your Jacks with Jackpot. That'll do nothing if we burn the Jack. He has nothing to replace. Then add a jackpot to your draw pile. So he just got a second jackpot because he played it. Just because he played it, he got another one. So these 2 cards guaranteed he was always going to have more. Yeah, he did only have 1 to start with, but now he's got 2. Because of this one. Choose how many numbers to reveal. All 3. An 11! Now, hold on. I can play this right now, and we'd get blackjack, and we'd win the hand. We'd probably do 1 damage to him. On discard burn. Aha, so these cards won't keep playing. But burning them now doesn't matter because their effect goes on when you play. So burning it after he's played it doesn't do anything for us. Okay, so we don't want to burn that ever. I could burn this. If I burned this right now, I don't think it's gonna matter. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think we hold on to the burn in case he gets a really crazy jack. If he gets a really crazy jack, we can get rid of it. I am not going to play this. I am going to take the risk that we draw a 10. We have multiple. We have multiple 10s in our deck. Hit. We've done it. We've gotten Jack and the Beanstalk, and we've gotten the card sleeve. Okay, we can guarantee ourselves to have a 21 every turn with that combo. We just have to get 2 advantage so I can play them both. Which means we have to win this turn. So I really hope we hit a 10 right now. We did. We did! Okay, let's think about it rationally. I could play Jack and the Beanstalk and then the card sleeve, and then we just keep playing. Or I could hit first and see what pops up, just in case, right? It could be the clairvoyance or something. Let's hit first. Or it could be that. That's actually not a great one to see either, because this can't round up. But we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. This one, and then the card sleeve on the Jack, and then we stand. Wonderful. And we do have to hit this turn. Oh no. We dropped its value. I could make it 21. Let's do it. Get rid of that. Dude, I almost hit hit. I almost hit hit. He had a jumping Jack. Jack and the Beanstalk's now only worth 3. I think legal has found all the loopholes, and it's not good for us. We're at a 13. I hate that. I hate that so much. I'm gonna risk it. 17. Okay. We definitely do not want to set his max score to 20. That would be death for us. 100% bad. If I play this, and then I double this, it's currently a 3. It would become a 6, so then we would have 20, and then the 1 from itself, yeah. Perfect. Do not do another jumping jack, please. What are we up to? 6. We gotta keep going higher. This is technically an 18. I'm gonna stand here. Let's let our card build in value. Right, we're back up to 10 finally. 20, we stand. How many jumping jacks does he have? He's got 2. These jumping jacks are actually like the perfect counter to this plan. Because eventually he's gonna play a jumping jack, and when he plays that jumping jack on hit or exploit, it'll make us bust, which will lower our value back down. What is that card? Okay, Kingmaker. Glitched card. On play, copy the suit, value, and effect of a random card. Random. And then on stand, it unlocks. It's locked? That's a dangerous card, isn't it? A 2, a 0, and a foil 10. Anyway, we're gonna stand and let our cards go up to 20. High. 15, so this is now a 19, technically. Actually, let's play the 2 of diamonds, right? Because if this is going to go up to 19, 20, 21. That's great that we got that too. Now we're up to 19, so we'll hit 21 on this turn. Jumping jack! Jumping jack! Wait. The jumping jack made us bust, which lowered the value of our card back down to 11, but 11 plus 10 is still 21, and so we won. But it did reset our value. That's kind of crazy, but we'll take it. Exploit, close the box, set the value to 0. I've already closed, open the box, and set the value to 10 of a random suit. Okay. Judgment played the Empress on play. Sorry, on play, play and lock an ace of hearts. So that'll always be on our hand now. Is that okay? I think that's okay. We're currently at 12, 16. I have nothing to play. We're gonna take a little damage. This puts us at 20. Yeah, less work the beanstalk has to drop, yeah. Wait, how did he hit 21? Oh, he had a jack in the beanstalk there. Got it. Uh-oh. He just locked the jack in the beanstalk. Could we get into a stalemate? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This was our strategy, not yours. Warning. It's a stalemate, right? Because he's only going to draw 10s. And if he only draws 10s, then he's only going to get 21s. Okay, this is a puzzle, and we're going to solve it, okay? We have to get rid of this card. How do we get rid of that card? Well, we have to pull our Gerald, don't we? Is that the only way? It might be the only way. Throw a Hail Mary with the glitch. We could try that too, right? Wow. Because he can't bust. So his card's never going to drop in value, but he's also already at an 11 on that card, and his next card will always be a 10, so he's never going to build the value on his jack either. So like, he's just always at a 21 at the moment. So I feel like we have to bust, and if I draw something and I bust, we go down, but we get a new card that pops up, and maybe it has an effect, right? That's going to help us, like burning. Maybe, do we have anything else that can help us? The rules card? The rules card. If we get the rules card and we set ourselves to 22, we will go up to 22 and win every turn. Right? Okay. So the rules card, the Gerald card, those are options. The glitch card could do something as well. I mean, maybe we start with the glitch card. We do have 36 shield. We can take a few hits. That's also very true. Every time I stand, by the way, I'm building more shield because of the 21. Do we have anything else that could do anything for us? Like the victim card's not actually good here. It's not. I don't think. These are all normal garbage, so... Let's play the glitched card and see what happens. Okay, so we bust. We just got a king of nothing. That didn't really help us any, did it? Our value dropped, but we're still at a 21. That's funny. We also have this bounce card. If I play the bounce card, we will take one of these and put it back in our hand. What we would want to see is maybe one of these to come back to our hand. I don't know. All right, let's stand. I'm gonna hit. This is currently an 11. It could go down to a 1, right? So let's hit, see what happens. 7. Which will build this value back up. Okay. Because we're tying, we're actually canceling out these values as well. Now, will he get a value or a special jack that comes up that'll do something? No, not really. This is an 11. This is an 11. So eventually he's gonna bust with 2 11s. Eventually he will bust. Hit. Oh, we got the Gerald! All right, get out of here. But we have the problem. He's got one more Jack in the Beanstalk, but as long as it doesn't get locked, we're good. Get out of here. Get out of here. Stand. Oh, man. I am shocked. Okay, that was the other one. Man, this is gonna take forever, though. We literally can only do 1 damage at a time. And only when this card doesn't come up. But look at that sweet, sweet shield. We also get 1 HP because of the ace every turn. You know, if we bust and got this jack back down, we could get an 11 on the ace, and then we'd be getting hearts back. Just food for thought. I don't think it's worth the attempt. How dealing with HR feels, IRL. Well, this is legal, not HR. So he still, hold on. He still has the tower. Well, this is the one that locks, right? This is why we got in trouble. We could still get in trouble again. We could. We're hoping we don't. You know, honestly, maybe it is worth it to take a hit to try to get the hearts up, so we're getting all of our hearts back. At this rate, we're gonna get like 22-ish hearts back, as it is. That's good enough. Let's not risk it. Let's not risk anything here. It's 22-ish, but it's actually 20. Because on the ties, we don't get anything back. Okay, locking that one's fine, I think. Actually, it's more than fine, because now he's going to go through cards slower, and if he goes through cards slower, he's less likely to get his Beanstalk. That's what we want to see. And eventually his Jack will unlock, because that tower card will come up again. Death by a million cuts! He probably hates it, right? I'd hate it. Another useless Jack locked in there. Look how much shield we have. How is there not an achievement for over 500 shield? Or maybe we already got it, I don't know. Anyway, this is the win. No comment. That is exactly the thing he should say right now. If you went to a card playing event, and that's like how you ended up losing, you would feel so incredibly upset. King Cobra. On play, take 3 damage. Then deal 2 damage for every king you currently have. How many kings do we have? We have a few, don't we? Have a few. Let's see what the other ones are, though. Oh! Oh no, wait, that was just take a random card? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Okay. I think what happened is the last card was the normal one that you have to pay to flip over, but I think the card I picked on was actually that card that's a double-backed card, which is a garbage useless 0. I had an assumption in my head, and I went with it, and of course, assumptions are not great. Shop card removal. Let's go there. We have so many chips. Let's get rid of some cards. Pay 75 to remove a card, and then 150, and then 300. Let's get rid of a card. What is our worst card in the deck? I mean, the double back? Exploit has no effect. This is a garbage card, but it doesn't hurt us. It just draws out our turn, which sometimes drawing out our turn isn't a bad thing because we get to see what the other guy does. And if the other guy plays something we don't like, we can then get rid of it. So this is actually, it has a use. The 13's kind of a garbage card. It's going to make us bust more than anything. Right? Right? The other card that I don't love is this rules card, because you have to do something. Yep, I'm going with a 13. Let's get rid of that 13. And I am not going to get rid of anything else. Everything else is kind of fine. If we got rid of cards, it's just to lower the deck size. And then I'd get rid of the normal hearts, like the 7 of hearts, or 6 of hearts, or whatever. But I don't want to spend that much chip to get rid of those cards, you know? Oh, we gotta fight the CEO! Having proven yourself against the other staff members, you knock on the CEO's door. Well, well, well. You made it all the way to me. I'm afraid that this will be the end of your career. Wow. We got the glitched card again. The Foil Bat credit card. It's a 10. On play, steal 10 chips from your foe. If they have fewer than 10 chips, deal 10 damage instead. That's cool! They definitely don't have fewer than 10 chips, though. Okay, a garbage 8, a -3, and a -3. Alright, let's hit. Oh wait, what is this? The Calamari card game, or game card. On play, take 3 damage, and deal 3 damage. On foe defeated, gain 100 chips. Is this a Squid Game reference? I feel like this might be a Squid Game reference. Up to 11, that's not bad. The official trump card. Handy, on play, set value between 1 and 11. Lose 2 times that many chips? How many of those does he have? Okay, he has a bunch of these too. Oh, this is his only face card. Which means we want to burn this, because that's instant blackjack. We burn that. If they play the expulsion and then the King of the Hill card, that's gonna do 20. Sorry, that's gonna be 42 damage minus whatever we had. But these official trump cards are neat, because they're going to lower his chips, and then we might have a 10 damage that we can just throw out there. Alright, come on, 10. These become between 1 and 11. Between 1 and 11. This is instant blackjack. It doesn't matter if he's at 20 or 22. And these are no damage, or no value. If we set him at 20... If we set him at 20... What does this do for us? Let's talk about it for a second, right? If we put him at 20, this is always a blackjack, and so it doesn't matter. Unless... Could he bust? If he busts, does he still get blackjack? I don't know. That might be true. But if he's at 20, these cards could be 11s, right? So he might get a 22? Or if one becomes 11 and the other one becomes a 10, he busts? The other thing it does is instant blackjack at value 20. We could still get a 21, which then we're still the winner. That's what I'm thinking. I think we drop him down to 20. I sure hope that was the right move. Come on, 10. I mean, I could get a 10 right now, but I don't like that. It would go in our draw pile. We could play it again eventually. I think I want to hold on to it just forever. You respect the grind. Yes. How you doing? Remember me. 44. I will remember you for 44 years, but no more than that. I'm sorry. He's eventually going to draw this king, and that's the really scary thing. I am also doing well. This game is so much fun. It seems like simple blackjack with crazy cards, but it becomes this like crazy complex puzzle of what is the strategy and how do we possibly win, you know? If I play this, we lose our advantage, which I don't love, but it does guarantee our 21, meaning that we win the turn, the hand. I think I'm gonna do it. And here's what I'm banking on. So the next turn we're gonna have a negative 11, and when we have the negative 11, we're gonna play longer. And if we're gonna play longer, we'll be able to steal or burn, not steal. We'll be able to burn his king eventually. That's what I want to see. Stand here. Next turn, we're just gonna hit like normal and wait until he plays this, because he's got 3 cards, so it's coming up, guaranteed coming up. We could also burn this, to be fair, but if we get into a situation where we can win, like every hand, and this keeps coming up, he's gonna keep taking extra damage. So we might want to keep it out there. There's that king. Goodbye. Goodbye, king. I'm sorry, but you are gone. Hey. I just gotta keep hitting it at the moment. There's 13. We don't love to see a 13. We could play our 8. We saw the 8 and we're like, yeah, that's garbage. Who cares about that 8? I do. I do right now. Okay, so, by the way, they're going to take 2 times the damage this turn. I don't know what that's going to look like. This might be the first time we've ever seen someone run out of cards. He's got 2 more draws. These could technically both be 1s. They should roll again. This one's currently a 9 and this one's currently a 1, but they should roll again when he plays them. So let's pretend that they both rolled as 1s. That would put him at 5, right? So then we're gonna do 16 damage to him times 2? Maybe? Maybe. He got a 20. He got a 20. He took 2 double damage of 1. Part of me wants to play the glitch card just to see what we get, and because I don't like it down there because it's just annoying and flashy. Did I not even? Oh, it became the old baseball card. We got 10 advantage. That's actually really good because we need advantage to play these cards. SD card gave us the Kanban card. We're gonna play that. What do I want? I think I want the tower card. The tower card, this is random. We have no idea what's going to happen, so it's not a good card to have in your hand. This is not a bad card to have in your hand, but the tower card is flexible. Okay. 9. So actually, let's think about it for a moment. I could get rid of the 9, it becomes a king, and then we get a 20. Guaranteed 20. The king could do something else as well. What has he got left? Oh, wait, he's at 17. He cannot go higher, so a 20 would actually be good. Let's do it. Let's do it. King. Over top of the 9. Edge a king of nothing. So not great, but we stand. 3 damage. Oh, perfect. We're gonna do damage. This card, when you reveal something lower than a 6, deals damage. The next one is also that 0 that will round up. So we'll hit, and then if we get a 10, this still stays 0. It doesn't have to round up. It only rounds up if it can. We got an ace. That's lovely. Oh, he's at negative 41 chips. We've got a guaranteed 10 damage right here. I don't want to hit. If we hit, we're probably gonna bust. So I think we play the 7, and then we stay at a 19. We win! Like a boss, beat the CEO at blackjack. Trophy, or achievement. Those higher up make the real decisions. I'm just a figurehead. Taking chips on credit. That's what he was doing. Alright, the Club of Fours. This card, really, really good if you got a lot of ones and zeros. Amazing, really. Because eventually you're going to beat 17 and you're going to keep hitting, because why not? Let's see, 13, dislike it. The Get Well Soon card. Taking damage 3 more times will heal 10 HP and then burn. This is not bad. Like, it'll eventually come up. We play it because it's 0, it's free, and then eventually we just get 10 HP back. As long as we didn't die. Not bad, but let's see what the last one is. It's a scratch. Get Well Soon. Get Well Soon's the right move there. Alright, Hope. This feels like the final floor, by the way. And I do really think that right here, we actually, or not here, Jack's Tavern? I don't know, I think Jack's Tavern is the first one. I think right here we swapped. We were in the basement, and then I think we took the swap into the VIP lounge, and I think we're going up now instead of down, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, Hope. Floor Hope. As you ascend the staircase, ever upward, you feel a long-forgotten feeling. Could this be Hope? Probably not. Guardian Angel. Guardian. If it was up to me, I'd send you to despair. Ooh, I wonder if that's the other way, which we were originally heading down. Quick, take a look at their cards. Of course, they have a bunch of aces. A bunch of negative aces. And then 21s. Plus a sweep the leg. Oh no! A sweep the leg's even worse, right? Because they would then eventually set themselves to 22, so they get the 21 card and then play an ace and they're still fine. Or they play the ace and then the 22, because they're going to stand before that. I don't know which card in here we try to burn. Just a 21? I think we just burn a 21, if we can. One less guaranteed win coming up. Again, though, any card before the 21 is then a bust. So. Except for that one. Except for a negative, I guess. What do I want to put in my hand? I'm feeling the 7. Okay, so what just happened there? We drew the Jack, which gave us 21, which gave us Blackjack, but we hadn't yet stood, right? So it's still our turn. But then their turn, they drew the Sweep the Leg, which set us down to 20. And they're up to 22. So here's the thing, they stand on 18. We can stand right now, and we will go up to 20, because this will go up to 9. This card is already played and done, so like there's no point to burn it, right? It's already over with. We're just hoping they bust, like they did. So wonderful. Okay. We could reverse it on them. Set the max score to 20 for them and ours to 22. We could reverse it. Yeah, Uno reverse. That puts us at a 17 as well. I think I'm going to. I feel like them being lower is going to make them bust more often. And if their first card is a 21, they bust immediately. Yes, they will still get Blackjack sometimes with a -1 and a 21. Absolutely. But I feel like their opportunity for winning has dropped, right? Because if they got the 21, yes, their total was 22, but they wouldn't hit, so they'd stay on 21. And we couldn't even get to 21. We were stuck at 20, right? So now, if we think about it, I could burn their sweep the leg. Because eventually it's going to come up again. In fact, it's going to... No, this burns afterwards. You'd never want to spend a card to burn it. Alright. I'm at 17. Now, Bomber, I could get rid of one of their negatives. We could burn it right now. This would put us at 20. Guarantee a tie, if not a victory, right? We get rid of one of their negatives, and then they have only 2 other negatives. No, they have 3 other negatives. So they have 2 21s, and they have 4 21s. So they've got 4 negatives, 4 negative aces, and 4 21s. If we got rid of one of their negative aces, we've increased their bust chance. If we get rid of one of their negative 20 or one of their 21s, that's actually bad now because they bust on 21. So yeah, we burn the negative. I think that's a great move. Right? I think that's a great move. Playing blackjack with me and LeCloud would be neat. Yeah, it would be. Would be. We should all go to a casino someday. And do that thing that I said I don't do. Gamble money. I don't know if he plays like blackjack. I don't, unless it's gamified like this. Phantasy Star Online 2 had a casino that was, in-game money. Not money you could spend real money on or anything like that, just all in-game money. And I would go there to farm money at the blackjack table. It was all fake money, it's all funny money, so I didn't care if I lost, but more often than not I came up, because blackjack's actually in your favor, sort of. Or it's not maybe in your favor, but it's the closest, even odds, if you will. So in Phantasy Star Online 2, I did play a good chunk of blackjack, but it was normal blackjack, not with any of these crazy cards. Come on! I was gonna say come on 10, but really we want come on 11. Hey look! There's a garbage card. Okay, so they just did the thing. Yeah, it's less not in your favor. That's the exact right way to put it. I think it's closer to 50-50, but I think it's actually more like 51-49 or something in the house's favor. But I'm not sure why that is. I don't understand what it is that makes the house have the advantage. My cousin was actually a blackjack dealer at a casino for a while. I don't know, a year, maybe 2. He could probably tell me. But by the way, there are different rules of blackjack as well, and you can add in a few little rules, and I don't know what they are, so don't ask. You can add a few little rules in there that do actually skew it even further in the house's favor, but I don't know what those are. All right, we hit. All right, we hit. That is terrible. This busts us, right? If I grab anything else from in here, we probably bust. Like 6-3 ace would all be good, but the 6 is great. The 3 would just lower our pain. This would also be good. If we drew the 3, then we'd kill his 21 as well, but that's super risky. I could also use a bounce and get rid of one of these, but it could get rid of this and that'd be garbage. So we'll stand at 16, we'll take a tiny bit of damage, and because they have diamonds, they'll get a little bit more chips. Loyalty card. He's already bust. Wonderful. Hit. 11, I'm gonna hit, and then he's gonna take damage. Ah! We're gonna get 11, and then we're gonna do this, and he's gonna take guaranteed damage. That'll be 15. And then we may as well play the get well soon afterwards. So 15, and then I could double the 4. Yeah, so we're gonna play all the way up to get well soon. 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know if I can just keep setting them to 20. We'll find out. 6 ace. SD rules 6 ace. Yep. They take damage. We hit again. We're at 15. You can do 16, right? 1 for that. And then I double the 4. Right? So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20 damage. Or 16. No, sorry. We're at 15. I could take the 0 and then deal double damage of 30 damage. They're at 32. I actually think that's the best play here. I don't remember what was next. The get well soon? I think the get well soon was next. I gotta hit it. No. We hold off. We're not gonna take damage this turn anyways. 30 damage. They've only got 2 left. Two little bits of HP. Okay, get well soon. Get rid of the negative. Now they only have 2 negatives left. SD card puts the rules in our hand. I really don't remember what was next. 8? 6. Oh, this negative really saved their butt. Because I think I have to stand now. I really don't remember what's next. Honestly, I wasn't thinking that far ahead on the ending. The ending of that just felt like, yeah, it doesn't matter. They still bust and we win! You're lucky it's not up to me, then. Hey, James, I'm doing well. See you over on the YouTube. I'll say the Twitch is doing just peachy tonight as well. Choose a card. Normal queen, normal 2, -8, or... Magic trick card. Change this card to either Queen of Diamonds or a 7 of Spades. I want it. Pick your poison. The walls are golden and shining. Maybe too golden, too shiny. I don't know what shop 8 cards versus shop 4 cards is. Are there 8 options versus 4 options? I'm gonna do the 4 cards. I don't know. Would I like to add any of these to the deck? 95 chips to get any of these. Blood Donor. I'm playing a heart worth 1 or more. -1 from its value, and then heal 1. We do have hearts. Don't know if I want to be subtracting their value, especially not from the ace. We've already talked about this one. Meh. This one is interesting. It actually gets discarded more often than not, but it does a tiny bit of damage usually. Another get well soon, though. I'm gonna buy it. Having 2 of those is not a bad thing. The Deity of Hope. Yeah, you would think the Deity would be like the final boss, but I bet you it's not. No one said this was gonna be easy, but hey, this isn't a fair fight. You would dare to question my authority? By the way, it's a light bulb. Wow, he had a lot of foil cards. A locked get well soon. Oh no, it always locks. Never mind. He's got a get well soon. We've got 2. The foil Rorschach. On stand, your foe stands. Really dangerous. Also, they stand at 14, which is weird. The Star. On heal, deal quick damage equal to the amount healed. Okay, we don't like that. They're all 21! Oh, boy. Welcome back. We're fighting the Deity of Hope now, who has a lot of 21s. They also have a phony PlayStation memory card. On first play, choose a card you currently have on stand, add a fresh copy of that card to your draw pile. Wonderful. And then they've got a green card, which is a 13. On play, move one of your played or discard cards to the top of your foe's draw pile. Yeah, this one's gonna be difficult. This one's gonna be difficult. So I could play the Gerald right now. But by the way, this on stand your foe stands, this means nothing. Why does it mean nothing? Because all of their cards are 21s. So they're always going to hit a 21 and stand. I mean, I guess that makes me stand sooner than I'd like to. But what are the odds that they have this up for every hand? Low. It's low. Yeah, if we can make his blackjack 20, all of a sudden he's in trouble. Absolutely. The star. This doesn't, it's not locked, but if you locked this, that would be strong. But on heal, deal quick damage. The only time that they heal, though, is with this. And they're only going to heal the one time. So, I don't understand why he played this now. They shouldn't have played this. They should have waited until we had done 2 damage, and then played this, hoping we would do damage the next turn. So that this would go off while this is in play, you know what I mean? Because if this goes off and this isn't in play, this card does nothing anymore. So I think we don't worry about this card. Because it has to be out when he gets healed. And this card, again, like I said, he's going to play a 21. And then he's going to stand. I guess we could get rid of it. But it's going to go into this card next turn. No. You know what? We're going to get rid of it right now. If we don't get rid of it right now, what's going to happen is every so often, when that's up, he's going to hit 21, he's going to stand, and we're not going to have the options of hitting cards that are going to give us beneficial effects. So we're going to get rid of it. I'm not even going to see what we draw yet. I say that, but you know what? No, because he's going to get 1 hit and then stand. So I get 1 hit as well. I get 1 hit as well. Let's hit once. And now I'm going to burn. I could also burn his 21s, but he's got so many. So let's burn the Rorschach card. That puts me at 12, which is not a great spot to hit on. But I'm gonna do it anyways. We're gonna do the risk. This is the risk. This is the let's hope for something good, because right now we're gonna take a lot of damage if we stand. Or we're gonna take even more damage because we bust, but okay. The 0 rounds up. Hit again. To get well soon. Perfect. The sooner we get this up, the sooner we get that HP. It's also a 0, so I'm gonna hit again. Ooh, what do we want in our hand? So here's the thing. We know that this card is one of the bottom 3 cards of the deck. In fact, this is the bottom 2. I'm pretty sure this is the bottom, the second to bottom, and the third to bottom. I'm pretty sure that's the order. So if I take this out now, we'll be able to use it and plan ahead. I'm going to take it, but I'm not going to use it this turn, because I don't know if we can correctly plan for this part anyways. We're already at 12, so I'm just going to hit 13. If the next card's a 10, we're going to wish we had played it so we would have known to stop and then get 21. Here we go. One more. I mean, we have cards that we won't lose on, right? We do. We have them in the deck. Who knows what this one does? The rules card is what we would love to see, right? Or the tower, wherever the tower is. Oh, rare. You'd help, but you don't know how to play. No, that's totally fine. We don't need the help. we're gonna either win victoriously or flounder and be crushed by the deity of hope. And that's just how it's going to turn out. Hit. Oh. That's cool. I'll just get rid of your get well soon card, and then you can't heal. And if you can't heal, you can't do damage. Right? Right? Goodbye. I'm gonna stand here. This is not a hit. Not anymore. Okay. We play the priestess. The rules card is coming. The terminate the tower card is coming. Alright, so we set them to 20, and they have a really, really rough day. They have a really rough day. And then we play our terminate the tower card, and instead of taking sweep the leg, we don't need sweep the leg anymore. I think we take the scratch. Or we take the one that doubles the damage taken. What will we be at? We'll be at 1, we'll be at 15. Double damage would be 0, so we'd be at 15. Sorry, we'd be at 5. We'd be at 5, now we'd be at 15 if we take the queen. Or, if we go to 7, 12, 19, we take the scratch here, that's a 21. Alright, we're doing that. We're going all the way up to the 7. Actually, we'll go all the way up to the booster pack. And then this will be 11. So we're going to draw, set them to 20, ruin their day, put us up to 5. We take the scratch, 6, 7. We take the 7 here, 14. We take the 7 here, 21. We take the booster pack. So, oh no, booster pack's worth 5. We don't do that. We don't do that. We just go up to 7. Go up to 7. Booster pack will be 5, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's fine. All the way up to 7. Hit. Hit. Foe to 20. Uh-oh. No. I make the rules here. Bomber, can't cancel your canceling of the parade because he cheated. He cheats! I'm still gonna take the scratch because we did get ourselves up to 21. I'm gonna take the other get well soon. Yeah, I'm gonna take the other get well soon. We're gonna play the 7. Then we're gonna hit again. And then we're gonna stand. The problem is, I don't know when we'll ever get to play this, because we have to actually get advantage. Boy, does he cheat, though. That... Yeah, what? I wonder if sweep the leg would have worked. You know what? We did the rules card first, and then tower, right? I should have then thought we should try sweep the leg. It's too late for that now. We've already passed. So what? We're gonna draw... this, and we're gonna draw an 8. Wonderful, foil 0. Honestly, we got some crap cards here. The Valentine's card also heals both players. Okay, we draw the 8, we get to 13, and then... the memory card made him bust. Choose a card you currently have, the star, and then add a fresh one to the... So wait, is the memory card always worth 8? Choose a card you currently have on stand, add a fresh... Oh, yeah, the memory card's always that. So, why did he make a star? That's garbage. Unless it's like, oh yeah, by the way, when you heal, you also take damage. because that would be garbage too. I'm confused on the play there. If I was him, I would have copied... Well, I guess I don't know why you'd want to copy these other ones. Thanks for the follow. We stream a variety of stuff here, but it's basically every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time till about 10:30 p.m. We're playing currently a handful of games. There's this. There's Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. We just started this one and that one as sort of like side games. But our two main games at the moment are Digimon Cyber Sleuth and Wizardry 1 Remake, which is pretty cool. And if you're at all interested in that, we map it by hand. It's a dungeon crawler. We map it by hand with a pen, and it's on the screen, and it's really cool. We'll be getting back to that pretty soon. Do a side quest. I can't do a side quest right now. I can refund you your points though. Yeah, unfortunately, I have those like do a main quest or a side quest. Those work in games like Zelda, which we played. They don't quite work in this game. Let's see. Green card. Move one of your played or discard cards to the top of your foe's draw pile. I mean, that's interesting, but like, he's either going to give us a 21, the memory card, or the star, and all of those can be beneficial for us as well. The 21 could also make us bust, but probably not. Probably not. Anyway, if I recall correctly, we don't know what's after this card. This was the last card. So we're going to stand here and do 16 damage. Hey, look. Now he's only 1 HP above us. Okay. Ooh, we got the other tower. Do we try the sweep the leg? Do we try it? So, when we played the rules card... he said, I make the rules, which could be a specific reaction to the rules card, right? If we play sweep the leg, he might say something else. He might even say the same thing, I make the rules, but I think it's worth the shot. Let's see what happens. The worst case is it does nothing and we have 7 and we have to figure out how to go from there, right? No, I make the rules here. Okay. Okay, you make the rules, we got it. He might backflip and dodge. That's what happened. He definitely backflipped. However, it didn't modify his blackjack value, but it did modify ours. We're now at 22. If we could get 22, like with our Jack and the Beanstalk and card sleeve, right? We could win every turn. We have one advantage. Let's just double check our cards. We could play the Get Well Soon for some guaranteed HP coming back towards us. If I played the Valentine's card, this would just draw the fight out longer. This would give us 21, right? It would give us 21. We would tie. We don't want to tie, and we would both heal 14. I don't love that. Jack, not going to help us here, not yet anyways. Queen's not going to help us yet either. The 12 doesn't either, so we hit! 17! I'm going to play the Get Well Soon card. It's going to use the last of our advantage. I don't know when we'll get another one, but it will get out there, and it should start ticking at the same time this one does, right? Oh, there we are. One more, 2 more. Choose a card to lock. It's already locked. What a terrible time to draw this. Almost any other card would have been better. Almost. No, because it's gonna burn, right? So it's gonna burn even if it's locked, right? It's already locked. I'm just gonna do this one. You'll see, that was basically a waste. It's not gonna do anything. And I don't think the card sleeve goes back in our deck either. We'll find out. We'll see when this card burns. Maybe I should have done the first one, because it's gonna, you know, be used up sooner. You know what? This green card, put this at the top of our deck. Deal quick damage equal to the amount healed. Well, we're gonna heal this turn if we take damage. But they're gonna bust. They're gonna bust. So here's the thing. This card sleeve on this would have been great. But they're gonna bust this turn, because he's gonna draw 21 next. Well, yeah, he's gonna draw 21 next, so he's gonna bust. We're gonna do damage. Let's not bust ourselves. Let's just get some good damage out here. Perfect. And gain shield equal to the number of cards played. We have a lot of cards up here. So here's 21 damage to you. Oh, he had so much shield. He had so much shield. Oh no, I didn't even look at that. I didn't even look at that. Here we go. Try again. Reveal 3, please. 6. 6 isn't great. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do with what I have here. This would make it 20. Now hold on a second. Man, if we could have locked the victim card, that could have been cool. But if we take damage here, that 21's going to become a 22, and that's going to be a good bust card for him. Hit. 16. I don't think we hit again. I don't think it makes sense to. But we're going to take damage, and he's going to get a 21 or 22, unless he goes, "No, I make the rules." $22. Okay, he has a bad card in there now. Credit card. Don't love that 6. Oh man, we can't hit. We can't hit on this. We need a 6. We need a 6. We could do a 5. We could do a 6. But everything else will bust us. We can't do it. Yeah, oh yeah. The victim only modifies the played cards. So if he had 5 of those 21s out there for some dumb reason, they all would have gone up, but it's not what happened. Alright, we're taking damage. Taking damage, getting some life back. I only have one advantage, so I can't play like these two together. Judgment gave us another booster pack, which gave us a misprint, which gave us a Social Security foil. Add a fresh copy of each of your foes' currently played cards into your draw pile. You can get a 21 in our draw pile if we use it. That's about all that's helpful. That's about it. 10. Hold on, I could play the 12, right? I think I have to. You jacked in. So that is a a Bomberman, Bomberman Battle Network reference. When you play that game, you jack into the network. I think we play the 12. We'll get our 1 advantage back as well. And also got some HP back. And we did 1 damage to his shield. Boy, I gotta tell you, him not being able to swap his values is really bad. In order to beat this guy, we really need We need more cards that influence his. We don't have enough. We need cards that add value, right? We need cards that subtract value. We need cards that burn his cards. We need cards in our deck that can be moved over to his, like the Jumping Jack, right? We don't really have any of those. The business cards, stuff like that, you know? You're right, Mega Man, not Bomber Man. I say Bomber so much in the stream because Bomber's always here. Mega Man. Mega Man Battle Network. He just put a card. He just put the 21 on top. He put the 21 on top. So we have to stand here. We have to stand here. No, we don't have to stand here. I could play something else as well. He is probably going to bust, unless he hits the 8. If he hits the memory card, well, he hit 21. But otherwise, he's going to bust. So let's use this to the best of our ability. Here's another thing. If we take the foil security card and we use it right now, we will take a copy of his played card, the green card, and put it in our hand. And put it in our draw pile. And this lets us put stuff in his hand. Right? We were just saying, if we could have something that lets us put any of our cards in his hand, he's at a disadvantage. Any card will make him bust, right? For the most part. I'm gonna hold off, however, on playing this until he plays his next card, because we'll use the foil and get both of them in our hand. But this turn, it's a foil as well, so I can use it without having advantage, right? So this turn, I think we want to play a 10, right? It'll put us at 20, and he'll take 20 damage, which is all of his shield, by the way. Yeah, let's do it. Let's actually do the Jack of all trades. No. We'll do the Queen of Diamonds. I want to use Jack of all trades if we can hit 22, which we can with Jack and the Beanstalk. Here we go. He bust. I'll play the foil security card. We'll get both of these added to our draw pile. Hopefully not on top, because right now we know that there's a 21 on top. Stand. That gave us some shield, that gave us some life, it did all the things because we had the, basically every suit effect. 21? Oh, what, hit. 21. So, oh shoot, he's gonna stand though. It's fine. Tie. Oh, that's right, he didn't get anything out of tie. Loyalty card. There's nothing else in our hand we can use to our advantage just yet. There's a 10. Another 21. Let's see. Can we use a negative? How many are we over by? We're over by 9, right? Right? Yeah! Just like that. And then we'll stand. We'll do a 1 damage. We get our values. We got more shield. What do we got coming up? Ace, a couple 10s, the misprint, an 11, the SD, and this green card. What do we want to put in his hand? That's the real question. What will we want to put in his hand? If we put the Kingmaker in his hand, it would make him transform one of his 21s to a king as well, which would be interesting. He would get a king, and then he'd have another king, which I guess could give him 20s, if he got lucky and drew them both together. He is going to bust. Wonderful news. Oh, but, hold on. This is gonna go at the top of his draw pile. No, not pretty much anything. Because if this goes at the top, right now he's gonna bust. Right now he'll bust. But if we put a 5 in there, well, I guess if we put a 5, he'll be at 13 and he'll still have to hit. So it's still a thing, I guess. I'm really trying to think what's gonna screw him up the most. That 5 is actually sounding like a good card. Weirdly enough, right? Because it's going to cause him to bust this turn, and it will cause him to bust later on as well if he draws it first, which he will have to, right? Or the 5 and the 8 is always a bad play, too. But see, like, the 6 and the 8 isn't, because the 6 and the 8 would put him at a 14 and he would stand. So he could technically still win that turn. But we want him to bust, not stand. Yeah, I think I'm pretty set on that 5. Nothing else is going to be, like, crazy, and this is just going to be one more card to make him bust. So, here we go. I was really hoping that we had some other kind of card that was going to, like... I don't know. Going to be able to modify his cards in another way, but we just don't. By the way, we could bust here, too. A 10 would bust us, an 11 would bust us, the 1 wouldn't, but I think we try to play from our hand instead. We already know he's going to bust, but we can't play this 10. We could play the 6. This will go up to 20, we'll do 20 damage. I like it. Oh, stand. This is a hard-fought battle, but I think we might have it. Do you think he's the final boss, or do you think there's more? Because we only fought 2 people in Hope. We fought the Angel, and then Deity of Hope. And usually we fight like 5 or 6 people, don't we? You have hope. Can you imagine he gets down to 1, like HP, and we do more damage, and he says, "Nuh-uh, I make the rules here. You can't kill me. I win every game." That would be frustrating. That would be frustrating. Okay. We're at a 6. Oh, he drew the 8. So he's probably gonna bust. I mean, this is the only card that he doesn't bust on. Well, I guess technically this one too. There's the bust. There's the bust. And we're at a 16. I think we just have to stay there. And technically we're at a 17. This is gonna go up 1. Got a whole bunch of jacks in our hand now, too. Good or bad, right? You think the house will be the final boss? It could be. It could be. It could just be like an Ace of Spades playing card. Okay, so our next card is the Jumping Jack. I could throw that over to him as well. Would that be good? The 8 and the 10 is technically not a bust, so maybe not. But if he draws the 10, and then he hits, it'll throw it to our side. I don't think we want to exploit it. But I will hit it and use it right now, at 21. Shoot, though, he's gonna get some shield off of this. There's not much I can do about it. Unless I had a 1 in my hand, which I don't. Well, yeah, but if he stands on 18, then he has 18, and I would rather him bust. You know what I mean? I'd rather him not have 18. Oh, good. He didn't get the shield because we tied. I always feel like you get the ability unless the other person also hits their blackjack and tie it that way, but that's not how it works. There's a 10. Oh, this is a good 10. It's our Jack and the Beanstalk 10. So if I play the Queen of Diamonds, that gives us 22. And he just drew the 13. Oh, 13 plus the 5 is actually good for him. Okay. I guess we gave him that situation too. But if he busts, we could win right here, right now with this. And that's it. That's it. Hopeful beat the deity of hope at blackjack. We've done it. In this tavern, there is only one with authority over me. He was not the final boss. I hope you never have the misfortune of meeting them. Thank you, thank you. Choose a card to add to your deck. Get out of jail free card. On play, instant tie. Not bad, but then you burn it. And by the way, we realized that this doesn't mean like on play we tie guaranteed. No, it means on play I will get whatever value they have. That's what that means. So we played it before, or someone else played it on us, and they just copied our value. I think we had an 11 at the time, and they got 11. Negative ace, misprint, and we will flip this over. We have the chips. The Diamond of Sixes. On hit. If you already have a score of at least 15, gain 6 chips. I don't like this. I don't care about getting more chips, and when are we going to hit on 15? It might happen, but it's really rare. So let's get the get out of jail free card. Jackpot! Win or run. Oh, wait! We won? There isn't another final boss after this guy? He said there's one above him. I hope you never have the misfortune of meeting him. This was technically easy mode, and I'll show you why here in a moment, but, actually, we have options. Hold on. Victory. You defeated the deity, and yet the tavern remains. There is more to be done. Let me clarify. This was technically easy mode because we had to play with the Hearts deck to start with, and the Hearts deck was HP back if you got to 21, and you had Hearts on your 21. The other suits are locked until we beat it with Hearts, and then there was a glitch. So we didn't select easy. We just played the only thing we could do, which was the Hearts deck, and I'm just calling the Hearts deck easy mode. I will say, though, that I don't know that it turned the tables that much in our favor. Okay, so we could walk away. We could return to the main menu. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? We could also take Rejoice. Interact to view your deck. This might just be... Just look at your cards before you take your... Yes. Press your luck. Start a new run. Wait. Start a new run with our current deck? So if we walk away, we start with a brand new fresh deck. If we press our luck, do we keep going? Is it like New Game Plus? I have no idea how that works. Let me click this one. I don't think this is going to end anything. I just want to see it. Oh, yeah. So it shows all of our cards. So what I was saying is we had to start with the Hearts. So the ace through the king, we actually got rid of the 2 at one point. But suits, if you win with a max score, so a 21 normally, you will get Hearts back to yourself. So it's a healing card, if you will. Whereas like spades give you shield, and clubs will increase damage dealt, which is kind of cool. So it's an attacker card. So a healer, a defensive, an attacker, and then diamonds are money for getting chips back. So it's kind of cool. They have different, like... You could actually say, it's a cleric, or tank, or fighter, or rogue for stealing money. If you wanted to. Because it's, kind of D&D themed. I think we're going to press our luck. We'll see what happens. Choose your starting deck. 5 out of 18 unlocked, it says. So, hearts heal you, and we have a 1 on that. So that 1 must indicate how many times we beat the game with this deck. We can take clubs. We can take spades. We can take diamonds. Oh, great. We can take all of these guys. We can even take the nothings deck, but we cannot get the glitch deck until we win with a nothings deck. Well, I guess we go with a nothings deck. This would be considered hard mode, right? Because you don't get anything if you win with a nothings deck. Unless you win with new cards you obtain. Place your bet. Standard rules, play it safe. Double down. Advantage is harder to get. Oh, okay. So we were getting advantage every time we won a hand, and we started with advantage. I think we're going to play double down, and that would make it much harder. We played the demo of this months and months ago, and we did not start with the chip that gave us advantage every time we won a hand, or even started with advantage, I don't think. I'm pretty sure we actually got something along the way that was giving us advantage. There's triple down, and we have to win double down first. Win a triple down, win a quadruple. James, you saw that look in my face and realized there was no talking me out of it. Double down! Of course. You approach the old tavern. It reeks of ale and addiction. You're gonna have to master the strange version of blackjack they play here. Enter. Welcome back. How about a drink or a round of cards? So this guy has a pretty standard deck. He has a loyalty card. And then, again, we only have these now. The nothings. They do nothing for us other than the values. Starting with an 11's pretty dang great. Let's see a 10. Let's see a 10. 16. Stand. Hit again. 9. Hit again. 17. Stand. Oof. He's just beating us. He's only got 5 HP. One good hand could win this. If we hit one of these, we're good. If we hit any of these, we're bad. So we're more likely to lose. I don't want to lose more health than we have to. Bust? Not bust. I'm going to stand here, though. Now it's a 50-50 shot of busting. So we could either take 5 damage right now or 20 damage if we bust. We're not getting lucky here. There's an 11. Oh, perfect. We're going to hit blackjack here now. But again, these do nothings for us. All right, he's got 2 HP left. Perfect, a 20. He busts. Good. Good. Okay. So let's remember our learnings, right? Our deck actually did fairly decent for us, but we really want to build our deck differently this time. So how do we do differently this time? Differently means I want to be able to impact the opponent's deck a lot more easily. We only had a few cards that could do it last time, and that really made the dude that we fought last very difficult. But this card here, the green card, lets us do that. It lets us put something from ours into their hand. There's a COVID vaccination card. On taking damage, gain 5 shield. Burn after taking damage 3 more times. So that's 15 shield. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. It's too early, I think, for me to want to spend chips to flip these over. So let's take the green card. I really want to impact opponent's hands. If you're going to meet the manager, could you please put in a good word for me? Give you one of these chips to help you. Choose a unique chip to take with you. This is new. We didn't do this last time. During encounters, the effect of the chosen chip is always available. Chip and a chair. Start with 1 advantage. On spending advantage, if below 21 HP, gain 1 more advantage. When you're doing poor, you get a little, like, helpful thing popping back up. Or the blue chip, gain 1 advantage on winning a round. I think this is what we had last time, so we're going to take the chip and a chair. I like it. Let's go ahead and fight the Bard. I don't remember what kind of cards these guys had. I'm pretty sure we popped both of them last time. Toss a chip to your dealer. Oh, he had the Geralt. Right. $16. We have to stay here, and that sucks, because we're gonna take damage already. King? Come on, ace. And 19, we save with that. Okay, so that's the power of that card. It burns a card, and if you've already stood, you can't hit anymore. 16, we have to stand. He's gonna hit and probably bust. Not quite. Not quite. What did he actually do? I thought he played the 10 and then went down. I'm a little confused about that one. On ace. What is this one worth? 13. That can actually make us bust. Okay. What do I want to throw in his draw pile? And actually, we put it to the top of his draw pile. Definitely not the ace. I don't want to give him my ace. That would be bad. We want to keep our 10s. We want to keep our ace. I'm honestly feeling like I'm going to throw, like, 6 or the 7 over. Yeah, take the 7. Oh, we bust. Oh, he bust too. Nice. So he had to hit. But if it was us, we wouldn't have hit, and we could have won that. What's left? Just an 8, so we'll be at 13. We have a chance of busting, but he's already at a 20. Take the gamble. Get in there. 20. Yeah, that's victory. That's all you got to do. Just get a little lucky. Again, it's blackjack. It's all about luck. A little bit of strategy. Actually, this game has a lot of strategy just based on all the weird cards. But the beginning hands are mostly just luck until we get a lot of those cool cards. Let's see what it is. A wild card. Is this like an Uno card? On play, change the value of this card to match the top card in your discard pile. That's really cool. We're taking it. It's unfortunate that the townsfolk call these gamblers degenerates when the truth is that they are real victims. Stay the night. Bartender wants to know if you'd like to stay in one of the rooms. The fancy room, 65 chips, but we heal 15. 45 chips, we heal 8, but then a random card is stolen. From the floor, heal 3. I kind of really like that heal 15. It's going to be all of our chips, but we'll take it. Let's play the drunk this time. What did he have unique? He's got a rules card. He's got a 13. He's got a 12. Okay. Bust. Nah, 15 damage right off the bat. Ace, come on. 10. Okay, we got a 13. I have to give him something that's going to go on the top of his deck. By the way, he's 13. He's going to stand here. He's not going to hit again. So I don't want to give him a 10. That's a great card to have. We'll give him a 5. That's what he's going to draw next turn. And I'm going to stand here, and we'll win and do 1 damage. Yep, the 5. The 5 was definitely the right move. Because now he's going to draw a 5 now. And, well, he's got low cards now, so it's not too great. Look at that. He put me up to 22. Sometimes that's actually a really good thing to be up at 22. It does make it harder to hit 21. You don't want to hit 21 anymore. Stand. Nice. He's got 2 HP left. We got this. There's that 11. We got a 10, right? I mean, really, we want an 11 now, but we'll still take a 10, too. Take a 9 as well. That's fine. Yes, you did, Mr. Drunk. You lost already. We got the chips. Let's see what it is. Ooh, cardiovascular exercise. Bomber, you like this card. On play, we take 2 damage, but then we gain 5 shield. This card worked really well with the blood donor card, which was constantly healing. So they were taking a little bit of damage, but then healing a lot. It's the vampire that had that. Let's see. I'm actually kind of feeling, though, that I don't want that guaranteed damage. Even though we get 5 shield, we're still taking guaranteed damage. I don't think I want it. I'm feeling like, if we took this, we're getting chips, and we have the option of having like a low value or 3, which could be a low value or a higher value. Or we could take a 10 of hearts, and then this will help us get blackjack and some healing, technically. Yeah, we'll take the 10. Go to the gambler. By the way, he's got a bunch of lucky stars. Okay. And don't forget, this is the match the top value in the discard pile, which we have nothing, so we wouldn't want to use this yet. Aha, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Stand there. By the way, I think the other chip was actually better than this one. So the chip and chair, we start with 1 advantage, and then that's it. The other chip, every time we had 1 hand, like this turn here, we would have gotten 1 more advantage, but, well, we didn't because we took chip and chair. We only get that extra advantage if we're below 21 HP. So this is kind of good, kind of not good. I think the other one is better. That's a 12. Bust, bust, bust. Good, 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 good. Bust. Let's hit once. Well, at least we both bust. Chip and chair's additional hard mode. It kind of is. Like, it gives you 1 to start with, which is great. Because I think the other one only gave you 1 on win, which means we always have 1 to play in the beginning. And this one, if you're starting to do bad, all of a sudden you start getting more. Although you have to play advantage to get the advantage. I think we want to look for another card that gives us advantage. That would be very helpful for us. Like, I could play our wild card right now and give us a 19. In fact, I think I do. I think we do that. 1 damage. Okay. I'm glad we didn't hit, though. That was a 13. That would have made us bust. What do we want to put the top of their draw pile? 6. They have, like, 12s and 13s. I think the 6. I don't want to give him a... Hold on. I don't want to really give him a 10 or a 9. The 10s are really good to have. So if he had a 6 and we drew another 6, that puts him at 12. He has a good chance of... He's got to hit again. These would bust him for sure. 6. Do I hit, though? Good, 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 good. Bad, bad, bad. We got 3 bads. I'm hitting! Dang it, it happened. That's big damage. One will make us bust. And that's it. Okay, we stay there, though. 14's good damage. This is good. We win! He owes the manager big. This 21 is so risky, right? If we had basically none of our other cards, this 21 is great. Right? You play it, you win. You play it, you win. But because we have so many other cards, the only time we win with this is if we play it first. If it pops up at any other time, we lose. That's why I don't like that card. I don't want it. Sweep the leg we've seen could be good. What are we after? We're after cards that can affect the opponent, and this is one that affects the opponent. There is a chance putting them at 20 is actually good for them. We have seen that. But we're going to take it. That's the kind of deck we're trying to build this time. We have fought the Janitor before. Have we fought the Squire? Fight the Squire. The Squire has some cardiovascular stuff. And the Joker. That's not great to see. That's not great to see. We have a chance. We have a chance to super bust as well. Well, if I give him the 9, he's got an 11. So we're gonna give him the 4. Haha! He busts as well. Okay. Or 21, even though now we need 22. This is your first time watching it? Well, it did just come out. Came out last Thursday? So it's brand new. They did one demo that I'm aware of that was like a couple months ago, and then it just came out. So it's pretty dang new. 18, stand. Oh, we got an 18 as well. But he's hurting himself with his cardiovascular cards, so that's not too bad. He's getting a little bit of shield, but it's all right. Look at that. Oh! Oh. I didn't realize this. On play, take 2 damage, gain 5 shield. But if he already has shield, he takes 2 damage to his shield and then gains 5 more shield. Yeah, this game, it does have a little bit of an old school style, although I'll tell you, I don't think I've seen an actual old school game that plays like this at all. I feel like they came up with something pretty new and unique for it. And a lot of people will compare this to Balatro, but I don't think there's a big comparison there. I think they definitely play a bit different. There's our 20. Him and his shield is a little tricky here. 19, we stay there. Yeah, you assumed the damage would be direct and not shield damage. So did I. But it does make sense. It just says take damage. And any other time you take damage, if you have shield, the shield goes first. So I get it. There are definitely a handful of... Is the word idiosyncrasy? I think that might be the word I'm looking for. Where I feel like I read the description and in my mind it plays out a different way than the card actually does. But then when we find out how the card actually plays, it goes, oh, I guess that does make sense. Kind of a weird thing, really. 13. I'm gonna give him the 8. And do we hit? Good. And then a bunch of bads. It's a risk. It's a big risk. Let's do it. It paid off. 19. Look at that. 1 damage. We need him to bust. We need to do a lot more damage to eat through that shield. If I play the wild card right now, we can get a 6 on there, and that's a 21. And if he busts, we'll do big damage. We're gonna do that. You know what? I didn't realize this, but the wild card is also all suit colors. We get 6 of everything. Not that it matters because we didn't get 22, but still. Dang, he didn't bust. What do we got left? Alright. Okay, he's almost out of shield. But he's almost about to get more back. The very next card. You can't make that up. This is good. These are both bad. I think a 33% chance of failure, or sorry, a 33% chance of success is not worth it. We're gonna stand here, take a tiny bit of damage. I don't even know what I want here. That's probably the best one. $19. That shield. He bust! He bust! We needed 1 more damage. Just 1 more. Okay. That's alright. I can make him have 13, and then he's got to hit again. Or I can make him have 14. Let's give him 14. Hold on, what's he got left? 18, like this is good. 20. But these are all busts. Thanks! By the way, hey Bombery, want to post the links? I dual stream, so I'm also streaming over on YouTube, but the YouTube is also the VOD channel. So if you're at all interested in checking out any of the other stuff we've ever streamed, it's all over there. Lots of stuff, Pokemon, Zelda, you name it, we've probably played it. Or if we haven't played it, it's on the list to play. We have a big list as well. I don't want to give away my 10, but I'm going to give away my 10. Because I'm really hoping he's going to bust. And we have 3 cards that'll kill us, and what is it, 6 that won't, so we're going to hit. 20. Oh, he also got 20. He got the exact card I didn't want him to get. There's a 12. That's great. Let's hit a 10. Let's hit a 10. That's not a 10. Oh, man. Spades. He's gonna get shield. There wasn't anything we could do about that. We cannot hit on this. We can't. These are both bust. Nice beard. Thank you. Thank you. We're beard connoisseurs here. 10, and then we've got another 10. Let's hit that 10. I wouldn't mind picking this up right now as well, and then we'll know that the 5's next. Oh. Now he's up to 18 shield. 14 shield. Alright, so now we have a 5, and then we start all over in the hand again. He bust! He bust! Okay, hold on. We're not gonna bust in 1 hit. If we hit a 10 right now, we'll get 22 damage to do to him, and we'll win. That's it! Have you seen my knight? Well, we fought him before. He has cardiovascular cards as well, and that throwing card, which is super dangerous. Alright, let's see what this one is. The bounce card. Honestly, like, this one, because we have to exploit, isn't that great, because we only really get 1 advantage per game. We only have 1 advantage per game, we only get to do 1 thing. Is it going to be play this? Could be. If we play this, that costs an advantage, and then it puts something into our hand in which we need advantage to play again. So this card's useless for us. The loyalty card is actually not too bad early on, but when we have a lot of cards, loyalty card kind of sucks. So I'm thinking Jack in the Box. It's at least a 10. Yeah, I'm glad too. And we had a couple nights recently of just bad network connection, mostly because of weather. You know, that hurricane that passed through the East Coast and whatnot. We have a little bit of chips. Let's check the shop. All right, they cost 65. The business card is swapping a card with one of your foes' played cards. This one can affect the opponent. So maybe, right? But when it affects the opponent, really it's stealing one of their cards, but it gives them a business card, which then they can steal one of our cards. In the situation where we had the Jack and the Beanstalk at 21, and we were just like, stay, 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 right? And we kept hitting 21. If someone had drawn the business card, they could have stolen our 21, and that could have been really bad. The business cards they can be risky. We get a 10, we get a 1, we get a transit card. Move any card from your draw pile to your foe's draw pile, then discard this. I like this one a lot better than the business card. We don't get to steal a card from them, but we do get to put anything from our draw pile over onto theirs. It is, however, on exploit, so we can't do it very many times. SD card will require advantage to play cards from hand, and then we've got the Master of One. On hit, play a 1 of any random suit. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's scary. I like this transit card. We'll buy that. And then that's it. We're 63. We're two chips short. We're pretty chill. Yeah, Bomber's been here since day 1, if you can believe that. I will say today, like, interestingly enough, is pretty light on the people. We usually have a few more people in. I did have to start later tonight because I had some stuff going on in my house, but I don't know if that's what caused it. People are like, "Oh, he didn't stream tonight," so he's like out. But I don't know. Anyway, let's fight the manager. Hello again. I hope everyone's looking after you tonight. Sure, I've got time for a game. Manager has Ace Up Your Sleeve, kind of a cheaty card. He's got the credit card, and he has a bunch of those business cards. Playing the green card when we haven't played anything or discarded anything is kind of garbage, because now we have a 13 up there, and we have a lot of things that will bust. I'm going to take the risk. Probably not going to pay off. It totally paid off. Look at that. That's just dumb luck. That's just dumb luck. Cool. Yeah, the more the merrier, man. 16. We definitely stay here, and we're gonna take a damage. We're gonna take a hit. The transit. All right, move any card from your draw pile into your foe's draw pile. By the way, just because it played doesn't mean we have to use it. Is there something over here that would help us if he had it? The answer, I think, is not really. I feel like the answer is not really. So we're just gonna hit. And by the way, hold on. It puts move any card from your draw pile to your foe's draw pile, and then you discard. So technically, you get rid of the 3. So if the 3 is screwing you up, that's not too bad. But it does put the card in their draw pile. So if their draw pile is like 1 card and then we use it, it almost guarantees, well, it gives us a 50% chance of knowing what's coming next, which is kind of nice. If we strategically use it, that is. Yeah, we're taking damage here too. 10. Stole our 10. Lovely. Stole our other 10. Lovely. 19. Oh, what garbage. What garbage. So, by the way, when you play the business card, you have to swap. You don't get an option, you have to swap. So he had to take a 4 or the 3. And he bust. Now, if we hit... not bust, not bust, bust. It's 25% chance to bust. Let's take the risk. We didn't bust. That's good. Now he's gonna take a little bit more damage. Alright. He's got a negative 11 to start with. Oh, that's the 1-year clip compilation? That's a good one to link. Thanks, Plumber. You know, maybe we should make a chat command, like anniversary or something like that. It's got a lot of funny clips just compressed together. Oh, we've got a 21. Dan. I have to take his negative 11. Okay. I'm actually gonna take that business card back. Weird move. Okay, we're at significant risk of bust, but these cards still make us lose, but not bust. We take less damage. This card makes us win. 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 Wait, we're at 22. Oh, actually, we have to hit, right? Oh, the 10s are amazing for us now that we realize it. This green card is the only one that kills us. Perfect. You're watching it on your side monitor? 13, he hit a 20. If we draw the 9, we're golden. If we draw anything below the 9, we're okay. We take less damage. Let's do it. Hey, if we draw the business card, that's also a winning strategy, right? We'll take one of his 10. Oh, that would make us bust. That would make us bust, but no, it would make him do 10 damage. I don't know. Hit! We're gonna stay here. $19. Stay. Perfect. We've beaten him. Okay. Here's a huge question. Oh, by the way. Gain 5 shield. Oh, well, on taking damage. This card is really good if we can lock it. It's not so good if we can't, actually, right? Because you have to take damage while the card is in play. The Terminate the Tower card we know is good. And we're going to spend a lot more of our chips this time than we were last time, so I'm going to be doing this. Add a fresh copy of each of your foes' currently played cards. Yep, we want that. Yeah. Vaccination and cardio. Good point, Bomber. Those would go very well together. It's too bad we've already passed up on the vaccination. We've also passed up on the cardio. Okay. Tarot reading. We are ready to have our fortune told. I don't know if the order matters. I'm going to click them the other way this time. Courage, action, power. Advice, introspection, and recovery. So these are all good cards because they're all face up. But if they're upside down, they're negative cards. And next time we see her, the other ones will be upside down. Hermit. On play, gain 1 chip, heal 1 HP, gain 1 shield, deal 1 damage, and gain 1 advantage. Aha! We were saying that we wanted a card that could give us advantage. This is a way to get it. The Tower. Lock your other played cards. If any are already locked, unlock them. This isn't bad either. Locking cards can be a winning strategy, as we've seen before. Strength. Exploit. While busted. I don't know what that means. While busted? Oh, we've bust. We've gone over 21. Hit button becomes re-enabled for 1 hit. So you've already bust, but you can draw again, because you might have a big negative or something, you know? You've redeemed Jack Out. So yeah, so Jack Out is like leaving the network. It's like saying goodbye. So see you in a minute. Oh, you'll be back? Cool. Cool. I like the Hermit because we get that one advantage. Also a 0 valued thing. So I'm pretty sure if we go to Lou's Lounge, again, we go up. All the way back to Hope. I want to go back to the basement and not take the VIP path. Even though we've already done the basement once before, we swapped from the bottom to the top. Okay, we gotta fight the rat. The rat's kind of scary because he's got a lot of low cards and he's got a lot of these Q cards which move any of your played cards or discarded cards to the bottom of your draw pile. Hey, perfect. He's got a 21 already. If I exploit this now, we will go back down 3, right? We'll be back to 9. I could throw something in his hand, or in his draw pile. I'm really not sure what a good card for his draw pile is. Because like, if we gave him a 10, that's not actually going to make him bust. Not really. Well, I guess it could. Could. Got a bunch of 1s, though. Alright, we're gonna try it. I'm gonna give him the 10. Let's see if it makes him bust more often. So transit, give him the 10 of nothing. Not one of the other 10s. This is the least valuable 10, I think. Puts us back down to 9. Let's hit again. We got a 19, which was a better draw, so we're gonna take less damage. But he's still gonna get HP and shield. Great. Okay, Social Security card. We got to copy a bunch of his cards. We want to. Thing that we want to copy, I think, are these Q cards. And sometimes he can get multiple of those out there, so let's hold on to this until he has multiple Q cards. Funny, he used our 10 against us. Use the card to move to the top of the foe's draw pile. I don't love it. I don't love it. Let's throw the 9 over there. Oh, they gave him 10. I wasn't even thinking about that. And I think we're going to stay here because we're at 16. Pretty much going to bust. Q cards. Let him, like, just change his hand, his played hand, in a drastic way. That right there is what we would have wanted to copy if we could have, but we couldn't. Oh, he has to stay. He's at a 17. He has to stay. If I play the wild card, we will get 21. We will. So we will. And now we can't play the Social Security card, so not until our Hermit comes up again. Bust, bust, not bust. It's too risky. 66 repeating. Chance of busting. No, we wouldn't have. We wouldn't have bust. And now the next 10 is a 10, so we'll bust if we hit that. Wonderful. Yeah! That's what we like to see. We're at 9. Oh, I can't exploit, so it doesn't even matter. Hit. 15. We gotta stay here, right? Good, 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 good. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost 50-50. I mean, it's in our favor to hit. We'll do it. I'm not looking, though. We'll do it. You bust. $10. 12. Wonderful. Bust, bust, nothing else busted. Busts. Good, we get advantage back. Hey, if I play the wild card right now, we get the 10 up there, and we get 22. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Gave us some HP back, gave us some shield, and we won Blackjack. Win a round of Blackjack 121 times. We've won 121 rounds. What do I think is my favorite game? I can give you a few. Let me give you like a top list. Final Fantasy XI, which is an MMO. Phantasy Star Online, which it has multiplayer. It's not an MMO. You can play up to 4. You can play solo. Those are 2. I would then also have to throw in a Zelda game, but I'm not sure which Zelda game is my favorite. But I'm probably going to say Ocarina of Time. I'm saying my favorite games in general, but if we talk about favorite games I've streamed, I guess that list would be quite different, because we haven't streamed any of those games. Those are like top 3. Those are top 3. I can probably come up with even more. Those are the first ones that come to my mind, though. Okay. King of Space and Time, Katamari Damacy reference. On play, move all your other played cards to your foe's side, then stand. Only be played if you have a jack in play. This is a really good card for influencing your opponent's deck, right? If we had this card when we were fighting against the dude who only played 21s, we could have thrown all sorts of other things into his hand. If we also had a jack, right? It's a prerequisite to have that jack. Yeah, so Final Fantasy XI is still out there. It still exists. But the version of the game that's live today is not the same game that I used to play. When I say that, they've just made so many, like, I'm going to call them quality of life changes, but this is a thing that we've talked about on the channel before, but on an MMO, which is a massively multiplayer online game, most of the MMOs today are single-player games. And you say, what? What do you mean? Well, like Final Fantasy XIV. There's lots of people running around, but you basically do all this stuff solo. And you can kind of do everything solo in World of Warcraft, and then all the other ones that are out there today. There's so many. But I'm not a big fan of that. I'm really a big fan of the MMOs that require you to play with other people, to meet people, to make connections, to have to rely on others, and have others rely on you. I really, really like that sort of like gameplay, I don't know, philosophy, if you will. And most of the current day ones have removed it because it's quality of life, right? It's so much easier if you can sit down and just play the game and you don't need to worry about assembling a team. You don't need to worry about that person who needs to go eat dinner. You can just play the game. And I get why they do it. I'm not their target. So the current Final Fantasy XI that is out there today has a lot of solo stuff in it, which I don't know how much. Again, I haven't played the live version of the game in a long time. There are private servers out there that I did play on that are like the old version. Anyways, we got a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card. On taking damage, deal matching quick damage. That's cool. I like it. I don't even care what this is. I want the trap card. It's funny. Episode 1 that we posted, or part 1 of the stream, the last stream, I titled it, "You have triggered my trap card." Well. The witch had an interesting mechanic with throwing 13s in your deck, didn't she? I think so. Whereas the necromancer had all the undead that he could change their values. And it's really good to fight him if you have a lot of advantage, and we don't. Let's actually fight the witch. Right, so she has all these 13s and deal 11 damage and stand. She also has all these green cards, which are also 13s, and then moves cards from here over there. So she's trying to fill your deck with 13s as well. The radiation detector, turn a random card from the foe's played cards into a radiation detector. So again, she's trying to fill you up with 13s. She also stands on 13. So she shouldn't bust unless she has other things in her hand. Might be able to do. 15, she stood, we'll stand, we'll do guaranteed 2 damage. But I am into all sorts of games. The games I'm not into are sports games. That's like the line. I will occasionally play a sports game if someone else really wants me to play with them, like couch co-op, but I do not buy sports games. Unless it's, unless it's Mario Tennis on the 64. I really liked that one. Wait, she stood? Oh, she has to. She dealt 11 damage. We took 11 damage, and then stands. So she's at a 0. It's the same thing as busting. We can do a lot of damage here. We can do 18 damage here. I could also steal this. If I played the Social Security card right now, I'll get this, right? I'll get my own copy. The stand is kind of bad, but it's 11 guaranteed damage. We're gonna steal it. I think that's a great card to steal. I don't really want to duplicate all of her 13s, but I do want that one. On the channel, we play a lot of indie stuff, kind of like this. This is indie. We also play a lot of puzzle type games and stuff like that too. You know, I would say we're not playing a whole lot of puzzle games at the moment, but we do definitely go into puzzle games here and there. The same thing just happened to us. We stood on 0. What do I want to put at the top of her draw pile? Well, let's see. 10. Because she's going to play the 10, and then she's going to have to draw again, and she's going to draw 13. Gonna bust. I'm not going to hit. We'll probably bust if I do. I can do a guaranteed 13 damage right now. We'll take that guaranteed 13. Take that guaranteed 2. She just put one of her discarded cards on the top of our draw pile. So, what'd she put there? The green card? Yeah, she put the green card there. So we got a 13 coming up next, so we're gonna stay here. We're gonna take 3 damage. Wait, she put that on the top? Why did she do that? Okay. She wanted to end it. She was done. Okay, we've looked at King Cobra before. I don't think I've seen this. This kind of looks like an Uno card, right? The +2 card. On play, play foe's top 2 cards. Whoa. On discard, discards the foe's discard pile. This combines strategy and blackjack. Absolutely. The early game is basically just blackjack with a very small hand, or a very small deck. And the late game is very much a puzzle strategy game, because you're trying to figure out what their cards are, how they work together, and how you can counteract their effects with your cards. And you still have to get lucky because you're still drawing, and you're still playing blackjack. It's really crazy. It's really captured my attention. There's another game, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. It's called Shadows of Doubt. fact, let's pop over to Steam real quick. This is Shadows of Doubt. Have you heard of this game? We played this game when it came out in early access. But this game is a, like, fictional noir kind of detective game that is procedurally generated. And you are trying to find out who the murderer is in the city. And you have to, like, you go to the crime scene. You look through all the stuff at the crime scene. You get receipts, and you try to tie the receipts to people and locations. And you go there, and you talk to people, and you try to get clues. And you break into people's places, and you break into other places. Or you do it all legit. And you find the killer, and maybe you can take them under custody. Maybe they attack you. This game's really cool, and it's coming out of early access. It's going into 1.0 in September. So we're going to be coming back to this game. And this game is very much the same thing. It's a big puzzle. How does it all fit together? How do you find the killer? Very cool. Very cool. All right, we're back. I like this +2. This +2 is really crazy. On play, you play the foe's top 2 cards. I imagine you play their top 2 cards on your play side, which means you could really kill yourself, right? But then you discard this to their side, and then they have to play it as well. So it sounds really crazy, and I don't know if when you play the top 2 cards, if that means that they also go in your discard pile eventually. So this has the potential of really swapping up hands, which is what we're going for in our current deck. So I like it. I'm not even going to check. I like this card. We take it. Look what you just got. Wait. Wait, did you sub? Did you sub? Nothing popped up and said you subbed. Oh, no. I see. Never mind. You used channel points to get it. Right. Use channel points to get it. I was concerned that my program wasn't working. You're gonna head out for the night, Bomber? Alright, well thanks for being here. We'll see you in the next one. Alright, Crypto Bro is bad. We don't like crypto. We go Loot Box. Loot Box is bad too. We did Loot Box last time. Let's do Crypto Bro this time. Hey, I've got a line on a coin that's about to go to the moon! Trust me, are you in? Actually, this one might be okay. So, when we did this one in the demo, what happened was it skyrocketed very quickly, and then it came right back down. So if we're ready for it, we actually might be able to make some chips here. We'll buy a chip coin. I wonder how much we buy it for. I don't see a value. We bought it at 150. Let's watch it go. It might just go down. It might not go to the moon. Oh, it's on an upward trend. Upward trend, spiking. Oh, we've made money. I could sell right now. It's still going. Oh, sell. I got 247. Man, it hit 495. It went up and then it immediately came down. We just barely scraped in, but we made a profit. We could trade. I don't know if we've done the trade. Let's do the trade. Ooh, you've got some of the cards I'm looking for. Wanna trade? I definitely don't want to get rid of Social Security for a half of spades. I also don't really like the half of diamonds, and this is a really weird trade because the Sweep the Leg is a card you can play from the tower. So we're just going to take the tower, and then we still have a Sweep the Leg, technically. That makes sense to me. Darth, how you doing? How's my gambling problem? It's only a problem if we're losing. Going well. Hey, I have one Switch, what were they, game voucher, and I was looking through the whole list at what I should spend it on, and then Pokemon Sword and Shield is in the list, and I thought maybe. I'm not settled on it. I thought maybe. But if I buy that, I still have to buy the DLC separately, which is like $30, right? So it got me thinking maybe I would hold off on that. Yeah, it's only a problem if bad things happen. It's far too accurate. Oh, hey, we have to fight the collector now after we just traded with him. Interesting. Do you think he'll have the card that we just traded to him? Yeah, let's try out our new cards. He does. He has the sweep the leg card. About that. He has Charizard! No, he's Charred Lizard. He has Charizards. He has multiple Charizards. On play, choose to keep in play or sell to foe's discard pile for 10 chips. Huh. He's got a 21 in his hand as well. Got a interesting collection of cards, that's for sure. Let's hit. There's that Hermit. We like the Hermit. He has just used our sweep the leg against us. Oh. Okay, hold up. Let's digest what just happened. We played his top 2 cards for him. Bam, it was this Charizard, and then it was the Jack of all trades. The Charizard then went down to us, because on play, you get to choose to keep it in play or sell it. So it went into play, which was a 10, so that put him at 23. He chose to give it to us for 10 chips, right? He sold it. And then he had to draw again, which was the 10, so he still bust. That's neat, but this will go to him next, so he can use it against us. You have a Charizard worth like 300? Back when Pokemon cards first came out, and I was super into them, the foil holographic Charizard was the one card I wanted, and I never got it. I have most of the other cards. I have a shiny Blastoise, and I had a shiny Venusaur. And at a Burger King Pokemon trading card event, someone stole my Venusaur. Or maybe they stole the Blastoise and not the Venusaur. I don't remember. I definitely have them in a card binder upstairs on a shelf. But I do not have the Charizard. I never got it. 15 guaranteed damage. 10. There's a 20. That's actually blackjack for us. Oh, and because we got hearts in there, we'll get 10 HP back as long as he doesn't beat us. He tied us, so we didn't get HP back. But yes, I did get my card stolen. Let's see. What do we think is a good play here? We're currently at 11. I could take the break limits and double this to 14. That's good for this hand, but it stays at 14 and it's bad later. We could take the sweep the leg and turn it back around, so he's at 20 and we're at 22 as our max. We could take a scratch and do guaranteed 2 damage. We could take expulsion and risk dealing double damage, but we may also take double damage. Because we're at 11 right now, I say we take the risk, right? He just bust as well. If we hit a 10... Oh, no! If we hit a 10, we bust! We're gonna do 11 damage times 2. We're gonna do 22 damage. We're gonna kill him right now. Yeah, not the Burger King Pokemon. There was a store that I think was a Toy Works that used to do a Pokemon trading card event like game where you could go there and you would battle your deck versus trainer decks that was put on by the event organizers, and they had the badges. So if you won against the gym leader, you could get the badge and you would add it to your book, right? And then once you got all the badges, you could go against the champion, and if you won against the champion, they gave you the special Mew card. Well, for whatever reason, the one night that I was there playing, the guy's just like, you know what, I have a lot of these, who wants one? And he just gave one of those Mew cards to everyone that was there. There was probably like 6 people there, maybe. And we all got one of the Mew cards, so I have one. What's my opinion on brain rot? I guess you'll have to further clarify your question. Do I think brains can rot? Yes. This is a Magic the Gathering reference. It's not Dark Flower, it's Dark Lotus. Or Black Lotus. It might be Black Lotus? I don't remember. Exploit. Play 3 halves of a chosen suit. Then discard this card. These halves burn on discard. Oh, like Skibbity or whatever it's called? The Skibbity toilet thing? I've never watched it. So I guess I can't comment on that. I guess let me comment on it a little bit though. So if all you do all day is watch, you just consume content that is not engaging, right? That's just very quick flashes, maybe jokes, but they don't require you to think, then that's not doing much for you. They might be fun, they might be like addictive. They're definitely addictive. So like YouTube shorts, right? Or TikTok. They're very short clips. They're usually kind of funny. There's usually action happening. And then as soon as you know it, it's over and it's on to the next one. And it's over and it's on to the next one. That's not good for us. They're very addictive because like it's hitting the dopamine in our brain and it's going, yeah, I liked that. Give me more. Yeah, I liked that. Give me more. And it's like an attention waster, if you will, right? And then the next thing you know, it's been 2 hours or more. Do I think it's rotting your brain exactly? No, I just don't think it's a beneficial use of your time, right? There are other content you can consume that might have more engagement in them, make you think more. I mean, even what we're doing right now is having a bit of a conversation. That's way better than the quick action thing that's happening on like shorts and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know. There's some commentary on it. I will say, like, I definitely watch some YouTube shorts, and so like I can see the behavior in myself, and so I know for myself that I shouldn't watch them anywhere near as much as I do. That kind of a thing. I don't think I like this card. It's a 0, but you play 3 halves, and the halves are zeros as well, but they round up to 1. So it's technically a +3 possibility, which isn't bad. It's not bad. But you do have to exploit the card in order to get it, and we don't have a lot of advantage to use. I'd prefer the tower. The Queen of Chess is interesting too. You can exploit to move to the foe's side, and then you lock it there. Then they have a guaranteed 10. I don't love the guaranteed 10, but if you're going against someone who only has 21s and you throw a guaranteed locked 10 on their side, I guess it's only locked for that turn. At the start of the next round, it unlocks. But it would still help us on those situations. But let's see what the hidden card is. A Valentine. Both people heal 14. I actually want this. We need some kind of healing in our deck, and I don't care if we heal the opponent. As long as the opponent isn't out damaging the 14 that we get back, this is a positive. Take it. Yeah, the Dark Flower. Kind of a weird, confusing power-up for sure. Yeah. Loot bot, no. We're gonna go for the Gambler. Hello, I've improved my deck since we last met. Have you? He has the Magician. He did not have that before. And he also has a Grave card, which he didn't have before. I think he did have this, though. On play, add 2x Magic Trick cards. So 2 Magic Trick cards. And 1 Ace Up Your Sleeve card. Your draw pile. And then you burn the card. A Magic Trick card. On play, change this card to either a Queen of Diamonds or a 7. Oh, we had that. We had that before. And then you Ace Up Your Sleeve, add an ace. Right. He got that right off the bat. 21! Yep, I got 21. Ooh, 12. We're gonna hit, but I don't like it. He's only at 15. He's gonna hit again. He could bust. Bust, right? No. That's a 21. Isn't it? No, 6. Yeah, that's a bust as well. This is probably not a bust. All right, we're gonna stand. Yeah, 12 damage. Okay. Wait. Play the foe's top 2 cards. That was only 1 card. I played this, he played this. I played this, he played this. I played this, he only played that. Confused, unless something else came up really fast and went away? I have a suspicion that we found a bug in the game. I think because this card has user input, because you have to select how many of these to do, I think this card selected for him the first option, as in playing a card. I don't know that for sure. That's just a guess. That's just a guess. But I put him at 20, and that's terrible. 18, we're gonna stay there, take a tiny bit of damage. He put that into a 7. Why did he do that? If he had put that as a queen, he'd have 21 right now. Weird. Should you tell the game creator? No. I wouldn't, no. Wow. Wow, that is worth 20 on its own. That's how it rolled. There's some health. We'll stay there and take 1 damage. I could put something from my draw pile into his draw pile. I really don't want to, though. Aha! Aha! Do we play the scratch and do some guaranteed damage? Or do we play the sweep the leg and put ourselves at 10? I like that idea. And change, and change his stuff too. Now he's at risk. Now he's at a risk. Hit. Ooh, 13. Oh, he hit 20! What's with this garbage? 6 is good. 10 is, we lose. The trap card we wouldn't lose. We would take a little bit of damage and then deal it back. That would also be a lose. I think I have to stand. I could play the wild card to put us up to 18. To mitigate how much damage he's about to do to us. Yeah. Feels like a waste of a wild card, but that's what we do sometimes. Everything's basically gonna kill us, so. Oh no! Oh no, everything's going way too fast. You know what? It's again with this +2 card. It actually played the rest of the hand. I didn't really see what happened, but we have to choose a card to move to the top of the foe's draw pile from this. So it's like what happens is it draws the cards, but if there's a card that requires user input, it doesn't wait. You could fix this in code, right? You could say draw card, wait until all action has been taken, and then draw the next card, and that would resolve it. I mean, I don't know what his code looks like, or their code. I don't know if it was a guy or a girl or whoever made this game, but I do know how programming works, and I think you could resolve this. What card do I want to put on the top of their draw pile, though? That is the real big question here. Hold on. The top of their draw pile, I mean, they have to reshuffle, so whatever I put there is going to actually get played first before they shuffle. A 10 with 11 is a bust. 10 with the 5 means he has to hit again. A 10 with the 7 and a 17, he'll stay. 10 and a 10 means he gets blackjack. We don't love that. 10 with the ace becomes an 11, and then he's got to hit again. With a 9, that's great. Anything else is not super great. So that's if we give him a 10. Which I think we're going to do. I think we're going to give him that 10. Our trap card has come into effect. Oof, 18, come on. Well, going to hit our trap card because I'm going to stand. That's the first time we've used the trap card. It came back up again already. And he got 18 again. I could social security card this and steal the ace. Well, not steal, make a copy, right? I could copy his ace and his ace up the sleeve. I like that, actually. Having more aces is always good. Now, we're almost, we have to be below 21, but we're almost below 21 where we'll still get an advantage back again. I don't want to be at 13, but I'm going to hit anyways. Okay, wait. We're now at 17. 13 plus 4 is 17. We could go 18, 19, 20. We could go 18 and then double the value of a card. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So if we doubled this, it would become 4 more and we'd be at 22. We're going to do that. And finally, we've done something back to him. What was my first career choice? Well, this is not my career. This is definitely a hobby that if I could make this my career, I probably would do it as my career, but it's not. My first career choice, when I was a child, I wanted to be a police officer. But no, my first serious career choice was a pharmacist. I actually went to school for pharmacy. And early on, I ended up, I needed to take some kind of elective courses and whatnot, and I took a programming course, and I really enjoyed it. So I changed my major, and I went to software engineering. And I am a software engineer. Aha! We will make this a queen, and we get a 20. At an 18. Oh no! Why is this coming up and being beneficial for him? He was at 18 and he drew 2 aces and got 20. Oh boy. And there's no way we're getting 3, so stand. This is the battle of a million cuts for ourselves, and we're probably gonna go down. Okay, we got an ace in our hand. Oh, it goes in our hand. We don't have any advantage to play it. Okay, there's a 20. We'll take that. I have a feeling we might lose against this guy. He's really whittling us down, and we're not doing a whole lot to him. 13. Death, but everything else is fine, so we're gonna hit. Ooh. Okay, he has bust. We could hit, and we'd all be fine. It's just the green card. The odds are against the green card coming up, so hit. 19 damage. Wonderful. Wonderful. We've finally done something back to him. Ace. Hey, by the way, we have another ace. If we draw this, we get 22. That's really good for us. Oh! The Hermit gave us an advantage. I could play this ace right now and get 22. I could guarantee it. We could will it into existence. We will. Oh, That was lucky. I wish these were in the order of being played and not their normal order, because I'd really like to see what that order was at the very end. Because he drew the +2, which drew 2 more for us, but thankfully we're fine. Just noticed the character card kind of looks like me. Well, I did that on purpose. You are able to customize your card, and I gave the poker chips around the side and whatnot, and we got the big beard. We've got a bit of the hair going on too. There's our ace. Oh, if we draw again, we bust. If we draw, we bust. So we can't draw. And he bust! He bust! We won! Wow. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that happened. What do we want to take? This is great to have another one of these, but they do take advantage, and we don't have a lot of advantage going around. Let's see what the other one is. King of the World. Burn all other face cards. It doesn't say burn all other face cards that have been played. It doesn't say burn them in the deck. It doesn't say burn them in the discard pile. It just says burn all other face cards. I don't know if this is good or bad, but I'm gonna take it. It's a card that can affect the opponent's hand. That's what we're going for, right? If they have a whole bunch of kings or jacks or whatever, they're gone. So it's something we try for. I could go to the shop. We have 451. I think we do. I think we go to the shop. Do I want to add any of these? The sixes, diamond of sixes? No. Green card, we already have one. Could have another, but the 13 is kind of scary. The 13's usually bad for us. Scratches are kind of cool. Guaranteed damage is always a good thing. We already have a transit card. That requires an exploit, so I don't love it. Let's take the scratch. I like the scratch. We take the scratch. We leave. Now we have to face Alucard! So Alucard backwards is Dracula. I want to suck the blood from your cards! Okay. This guy is scary because he has this locked foil blood donor card. Anytime he plays a heart worth 1 or more, it will become -1, right? It'll go, you know, if it was a 6, it becomes a 5, but then he gets 1 HP back. And all of his cards are hearts. He has a couple scratches, and he has the Lovers, which is another interesting card. Hey, I could copy it. Got the Social Security. We could copy his blood donor. But again, this is only when playing a heart, and we have 1 heart, so it's not that worth it. Actually, we have 2, because Valentine's is a heart too. There's a 20? Sure. Win. This is a little bit of a war of attrition here, too, because he's going to keep getting his HP back, but all of his cards are going to start to become worth less and less and less. And eventually, if the battle goes long enough, they become worth 0, right? If they go that long. Man, he got an 18, did he? I don't think we hit again. These are all okay. These will all kill us. The 2 would actually kill him, probably. You know, we could take the risk. We could take the risk. Let's do it. Let's take the risk. Aha! Big damage. Big damage. Honestly, when we were down to 25, I knew that this is most likely not a winning run. which is okay. Not every run can be a winning run. Our last one was. So, you know. 12. Is that 20? Jeez. Jeez. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the Social Security. We'll copy these cards. I'm gonna hit again as well. The +2 to the rescue! King, and then he got the Lovers, which added a Valentine's card, Ace of Hearts, and... Or Lovers. So he got one of those to your draw pile. What did he get? He got the Lovers. He got another one of those same exact cards, interestingly enough. He bust. We're at 12. I don't think we hit again. I think we just do the 12 damage. Youch. That's gonna kill us. He has another one. That'll kill us. Deal 5 damage. Kill us. 18. That's it. That's it. We have lost to Alucard. The house always wins. Better luck next time. Grieve. Interact to view your deck. That was the losing deck. I liked the concept, though. I think we try it again. Honestly, the nulls are a handicap, and I think or the nothings. I think we'll be playing with the nothings from here on out, because I want to unlock the glitch cards. But that's okay. We will return. Let's take a quick peek at our collection now, right? We have, oh, look at this. We've gotten 86 out of the 307 cards. I don't know what card stickers are, but we've gotten 39 of them, of 1535. Wow. Oh, wait, like a sticker on a card? Is that if we've won with it before? Hold on. Look, we had this before, so it must be that's our victory sticker. Must be. Total wins 1, number runs 2. That was just our second one. Largest winning deck was 43. We had 43 cards in our deck. Wow. Total winning blackjacks. 1, 2, 3. 123 total winning blackjacks. Our favorite card is Terminate the Tower. I do actually really like that. The High Priestess is a pretty good tarot. Most removed, 13 of diamonds. Favorite chip, chip and cherub. We have only selected it once. So some of these favorite things don't matter too much. But any of the exclamation marks are going to be new to our card binder. And that's cool. We have a lot of cards left to find. And add to our deck. Like it a lot. But anyways, this has been a wonderful stream. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you. Remember me for the follow. I hope to see you in another one. We will be playing again on Wednesday. However, probably not this one on Wednesday. We'll probably jump back to... we're either going to do the Bloodstained. That's the name, right? I think so. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. We'll either jump back to that game, or we will be jumping back to Wizardry. One of those. Darth, you're still here! Just goofing off in the next game for your streams. And James is still here, too. Hey, James, actually, type exclamation links over in the YouTube chat. It'll be the first test to see if it works. I added it. Yes, so we'll do the Wizardry. I have to play Wizardry off stream. I needed to farm some money to resurrect some people. If I do that, we'll do that on Wednesday. We'll do that on Wednesday if so. Anyway. Switch over here real quick. It didn't work. Oh, it didn't work. Oh no, it did work. Metal Merc has come to the rescue. The links are a little shortened though. I only have Discord and Twitch listed there. But Discord and Twitch are there, and I will do this over here in the Twitch chat as well. Those are the links. I have a webpage that I haven't updated in a while, but there is the stream VODs and the Discord if you're at all interested in hanging out with us outside of stream. We do post things in the Discord. So that's everything. That's what we got for tonight. I hope to see you in the next one. Merc Strain signing off.